Hello, love wrestling. It's Thursday night. It's 8 p.m. And you know what that means. It's another new episode of Between Two Beards.
Can we start off with the biggest news of the week? The Rats lost!
But every night I make a new best friend, and the only problem is we like having a good time. Forget yourself now.
If you've got the budget, I've got the time.
There he is.
Hey, boss!
There's the boss.
Hey! The man with the finest beard on this screen. Canadian boys, shut the hell up. Let me talk.
You see, the Rads are resourceful. When I got beef with somebody, I can find a way to talk to them.
Between two beards.
Getting down.
Hello, love wrestling. It is 8 p.m. It is Thursday night. And you all know what that means. What's the matter?
This is bright, man. We haven't had this is red.
Yeah, the red background is a lot.
It's
a lot.
festive
Usually
AF.
dark and purple.
But it's usually more like my eyes, and I'm wearing red. It's very red. But anyway, tell the people what it means, because I just threw your whole thing off track like I do every episode.
If only you don't do that every week. It's another episode of Between Two Beards, the annual holiday extravaganza. We already have a few friends waiting in the back that we're going to bring up here in just a few minutes. Some other people might be popping in, doing all this, stuff like that. It's always a fun time tonight, Pluggo. It's the week before Christmas. This is when we kind of invite everybody that's been on the ride this year and for beyond that to kind of hop on, shoot the shit. Obviously, we will talk, Saturday night's main event. We'll talk some John Cena and, the chaos that ensued after that last match.
Yeah.
We'll talk that. We'll dive into stuff like that, but it's more just kind of,
basically
hanging out, having a good time.
We've been doing this show now for 4 years, going on 5, maybe. I think this would be it's however you want to spin it. And I know everybody does end of the year award shows and they do end of the year get-togethers and stuff like that. We kind of have, since Christmas is busy for us, and then we do our beardies after Christmas. We always decided that this was going to be the episode that we just kind of throw the link to whoever and just let everybody know that we love you. We just want to hang out. You've made this year awesome for us. So in true Beards fashion, we threw a party that we didn't really plan. We already have some studs in the background, back room, green room, red room.
The green room
that want to hang out.
Bring them on, though. Ben Omen.
Yeah.
In the chat, and he goes, haven't seen the intro in a long time. The Rads really, yeah, you did. You tortured us for a year and a half.
Yeah, over some sparklers that were already ours, man. So I don't.
You stole our gimmick.
But to be fair,
but like he says, we're all friends now.
This 241 episodes of Between Spirits, we had the Rad Summit where we all came along and got together. Now, there's certain former members of the Rads that don't like me currently, but
there's certain members of the Rads that don't like each other.
That is
kind of been a problem. But
that's neither here nor
all right.
there. We got Fernando in the chat, Ben in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to drop a super chat, that'll guarantee you get your statement or question right on the air, especially with some of the awesome people we have in the back. Who's in the back, man? I
can't see.
No, because there's a few people. It won't let me scroll down, but I know we got Josh Robinson, Pierce, and Wells Mania's in the house. What's up?
Boom.
Fellas.
Starting off hot.
Hey there.
You can't see me. I had to get it out there.
And happy birthday to Stone Cold.
It is Stone Cold's
Steve
It
birthday.
is Stone Cold Steve
Austin.
Austin. Okay, real quick, before we dive into anything, at the same time, one word describe Cena's last match. 3, 2, 1, go.
Perfect.
Legendary.
Correct.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect, legendary. Okay.
I would agree with perfect. I think perfect is the right. Yeah.
Okay. You got that.
And I know it dropped earlier today, and I know obviously we all have, shoot jobs and work and busy lives, holiday time. But he spoke on the Cody podcast, and he told you why and I think most of us here thought it was perfect. Mm-hmm. He spoke pretty eloquently about it. And it is subjective. I just don't understand what all the hullabaloo was about. I really don't get it. That's all. I thought the match was good. And the symbolism that he talked about on the Cody podcast was exactly how I took it, watching it live. I was with Josh on air on a watch along watching it over on the Hive. I took it the same exact way that Cena explained how he viewed it.
Sure.
On that podcast, and I don't know. I just don't understand why so many people were so adamant the other way. Didn't make sense to me. But again, it's subjective. It is what it is. But whoever wants to take it, we got Big Bad Boris hopping in here as well.
Perfect timing.
Yeah,
I heard.
Hey there, Boris.
I heard perfect and legendary. I thought you were talking about me.
Yeah, perfect time.
What are you drinking, Pluggo?
That's just a seltzer. That's just
limoncello, LaCroix, and some eggnog.
All right. Greetings, gentlemen.
That is quite a mix.
That's a weird combo.
And hang out for a little bit.
I'm a weird guy.
Well, we appreciate all of you guys joining us. Yeah,
So so we heard perfect. We heard legendary. It was perfect. Wells, I want to default to you really quick because you are the resident Cena aficionado. That is your dude. You said you were going to try not to cry, so.
Yeah, thank you, Cena. I know you're going to watch this episode of Between Two Beards.
Of course he is.
Fellas, I think I was more sad going into John Cena's final match than I was John tapping to Gunther. I talked to Pierce on Ope 3-Way podcast about this last night. I feel good because of the smirk and the smirk and smile that John gave us when he tapped out to Gunther. I think that's what put me at peace because I knew John was at peace. And I don't understand. I'm the biggest John Cena fan then, now, forever. I've been a fan of John since I was 15 years old. I'm 39 years old now. I've been down since day one, literally before that with the prototype in OVW. John Cena was at peace with losing his final match, which means I'm at peace with John losing his final match. And that's all that should matter. So anybody who's mad and upset, I just don't understand because this is what John wanted. And everybody needs to respect, part of hustle, loyalty, respect, John going out the way that John Cena wanted to go out. And that's what should trump everything. Now, this is coming from the biggest John Cena fan. I'm okay with John going out the way that he did. I don't understand why people had to hijack that moment and really tell Triple H how they felt. It wasn't the time or the place to do that. And I thought it really took away from John's moment. And that's what pissed me off the most.
Does anybody...
real quick, you know who wouldn't have done that? The people of Boston, Massachusetts. Anyway, Josh,
you're damn right, JPJ.
The people of Boston and Massachusetts wouldn't have made that about them. They would have understood the assignment.
No. Toronto, the Toronto Blue Jays fans, would they have made that about themselves?
I completely disagree with people being upset about the fans booing. That is your prerogative to do that. This is your they spent their money to be there, and if you are not happy with the product, again, I'm not a regular viewer of that product. If you are not happy with that product, you are free to voice. I don't think it took away from the moment or anything whatsoever. I thought the whole match was fine. I don't have the connection to John Cena that a lot of people have because I'm a bit older. But like I thought the whole thing was done well. Him going out tapping was beautiful, and if people who think it was done poorly are dumb.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Josh,
No,
how-
Boris, I agree
Oh,
with you. People are entitled to their own opinion. Personally, I just thought it was not very classy for them to chant that. There's
the
a time
chant, I agree.
And I can respect that opinion.
Yeah, there's a time and a
They're gonna be
place to do
dickheads.
that. That should have been all about John. Thank you, Cena. You still
enough.
got it. Please don't go. I mean, there's so many other chants that crowd should have done. But then again,
3MB. Oh wait, that's not.
sure, yeah, I love
Hey,
3MB.
hey.
Big Heath Slater mark.
I also
Later, if
think
you ever get the chance to meet him.
I
he's a
also
bro.
think
Great guy.
I also think that they should have been smart enough to not put Triple H out there to begin with.
Well, he doesn't like being the center of attention.
Oh no, it doesn't like being the center of attention, but had to
absolutely
voice
not.
over his video
Nope.
package over the top. It's
2002,
the whole
2005 doesn't exist.
sickening.
No. Clearly, he was forced out there.
Yeah.
Because he does not like to be out there.
I don't like the center of attention.
Yeah, you and I we had a watch along going on during Saturday night's main event, which I thought as a whole was a pretty good show. But obviously for this moment, and you are aligned with a lot of us where we thought, you're on the side of it was really well done and perfect. Just kind of you're in the moment, how it felt, and just kind of how you felt about everything that went down at Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say anything like that's out of the ordinary in this group of us here, but it was like poetic. It was just like a very nice ending, and it was like, okay, cool. I was that guy on the stream, like trying to not to cry because I was like, I can't say anything because I'm going to cry because I don't really know a world of wrestling without John Cena. Like I've been watching wrestling since about like 2001, so like there was like a year, but I'm like a child at that point. I'm like, the Alliance, that's the greatest thing ever. I'm 6. But then so John Cena's always kind of been like it has just never been a world without wrestling without John Cena. Now, was I one of those teenagers that was like, I hate John Cena. He's the worst thing to ever grace Earth? Of course. I mean, it was just like, you're a teenager. If they're telling you to shit, you're going to boo. But then like when you get older, you actually get some sense about you and you're like, oh, okay. He's like a good human being. He does all these great things. He's good for the business. There's never going to be another person like John Cena because the business has changed so much. It doesn't rely on one human being. The business is now bigger than any single entity of a human being or a superstar or a professional wrestler, whatever you want to call them. So it kind of just, the business is just different. There's never going to be someone like that. So, but the ending of it was exactly in my brain of like, that's exactly how that should happen. Now I probably fall somewhere in the middle with like chanting and not chanting. Like I kind of agree with Boris, like, you pay your money, do what you really want, but also like it's the event where maybe just shush for just write your opinion on the internet for 2 people to see. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
Hey,
but also like
saw my opinion.
I was just going to say 4 people see my opinion.
Whoa.
My bad.
Had like
My
half a
bad.
person.
But I guess also like in my brain, it's like out of everything this year, not that I think WWE is like as bad as everyone says it is. I just think it's like pretty boring and bland. It's one of the best decisions that team has made in the last 6 to 12 months of like, just like, that is exactly how that should have gone. So I'm like, is this the hill everyone wants to die on here? And like, it's whatever. But like, it just opens up a weird door with that company sometimes because they get very like, Triple H gets very big-headed about it, and he's like, I'm better than you. And this is all you got. I don't like that crap.
Yeah, and swinging it to Pierce, I wanted to lean into that more because I was like, of all the things that WWE has done creatively that the fans actually didn't jive with this year, like we're choosing this one where it just felt like was like the way it should have gone. This is the one that we're going to lose our collective shit over.
It's so dumb.
It was bizarre. It was just bizarre.
It's so dumb. How do you end the career of John Cena? The easiest option is for him to realize he doesn't have it anymore. This isn't Ric Flair taking old Yeller in the back and putting him out of his misery. This is a guy who spent the better part of 20 years saying, I never give up, and had not had a submission. I think he had a technical submission loss to Rusev, but there were some shenanigans in there. Yeah. But straight up tap out since 2004.
Yeah.
He realizes he can't do it anymore and just gives up. And it wasn't giving up. Wells said it best. He let go. He realized his time was up. That's how you tie a bow on the career of John Cena. It was a perfect ending.
Yeah.
I think
I agree.
At the end of the day, and I could be completely off base, but as I sat and worked through it, the WWE, this is something like at the end of the day, we've never seen before. When's the last wrestler that got a year-long retirement tour?
It's never been done.
Never been done. So they had two options. They could try to tell us a unique story arc for a year, or they could have just played the hits 37 times and had Cena hit AAs and 5 knuckle shuffles. And I think if they would have did that, they probably would have been fine. I talked about this a little bit on my page. Like, you know, they probably would have been fine, but they did try to tell us the story. And I think the reason that people were so upset is because they didn't give us the hits as much as I think that they wanted. And I agree, maybe not the time and the place to tell us how you feel about Triple H, but they swung and they missed. If you felt like they swung and they missed, then that's I can't disagree with you there. I didn't think they swung and missed, especially at the end. I think people just wanted to see him win more. And I was on the team like Super Cena going out on top. Like, it's not the craziest far-fetched thing in the world. But
I just, there's something about this, the way this match, to me, this match was actually like, it wasn't just, this is the last match. It's been like a thing of all year. Every single match has been, to me, where I've kind of sat in the middle. Like, some people really didn't like this retirement year. Some people did. So I kind of fall in the middle because I understand why they went with the route of like more of like kind of paying tribute to his career, the CM Punks, the Randy Ortons, the such and such, as opposed to like fighting a lot of new people. I know there was still like Logan and Gunther and all that, but this match to me, like you're talking about like the hits, like play the hits, that has been the 36 days before this, or the 36, however many dates there was together before this. To me, this was kind of just like the last, it was like Cena going down swinging kind of deal. He even said that before he ran out. I think he said something along those lines. I don't know exactly what he said, but like, if we're going to go down, we're going to go down swinging.
And they tried to, he tried to show Stu, and the production was like,
it was like, we're not showing
crap
Stu
out of that shit.
Yeah.
I think they just screwed it up.
Hell, man.
Yeah.
I think like in this match to me was more than just like bell to bell. It was everything kind of like a little bit of a love letter to this year of what he's done. So to me, this match was more about like, what can I do now for tomorrow, which is Gunther in this situation. So like, it was more about that to me. So I didn't feel like we needed the 6 AAs, all the super scene. Like that to me, that was what he's done all year in a sense. So we didn't need that now.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just think I think the Cena people wanted that. Some of the hardcore, maybe not Wells, but go off that Wells. Go off Wells.
To go off of what Josh said, he's exactly right. John has literally laid out the blueprint. This is what John Cena does best. He tells you what he's going to do. I'm going to ruin wrestling. He did. He ruined wrestling. He calls his matches in the middle of the ring. I'm a local pro wrestler, so I get that. I can pick up when someone's calling a match, and he's no stranger to calling his matches on the fly. And John told us, I want to leave this business better than I found it. And when I heard John say that over and over and over again, I think I started realizing he's going to go out on his back. He's going to put over whoever his final opponent is. And now that we knew that it was going to be Gunther versus Cena, in my mind, I'm thinking, man, John is going to launch Gunther into that next level of top heel, because now WWE has an opportunity to make Gunther the most over heel that we have seen in a very long time. And I'm really loving this career killer aspect that Gunther is starting to get. He retired Goldberg. He retired John Cena. To quote Goldberg, AJ Styles, you're next.
Yeah, looks like it.
Brock. And that's a great point, though, Wells, that you make, because I was thinking about this, too. Like, in wrestling circles, we all know who Gunther is. We know how good he is.
Yeah.
But now that next level of Laps fan that maybe tuned in on Saturday Night's Main Event will be like, oh, shit. Who's this guy?
Gunther's got that John Cena stamp of approval.
Yeah.
There's no other wrestler that can ever say, I was the one that retired, the greatest of all time. Gunther can ride that until the end of his time. And he should.
Yeah, and also,
see, now that's wrong. That is wrong. You're wrong on one thing. Same thing they said about Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle. He did not retire him. He was retiring either way, so he did not retire him. just a nitpicky thing. Like Shawn Michaels retired Ric Flair. Cena was going out either way, so I don't think that counts. The same way they're trying to say that Baron Corbin retired Kurt Angle when Kurt Angle was going out either way. Nitpicking, but I understand where you're coming from.
No, you're not wrong there. I mean, it can go either way. Yes, John was going to be done whether he won or lost, but the fact that Gunther was the one that made him tap, it just really sets up Gunther for this just mega run as the most over heel in the company.
Yeah,
we got two more people.
Yeah, I was gonna bring them on, and then I think Josh wanted to say some stuff.
All right, I'm just gonna bring them on. Auntie Collins and Blair Pacheco.
Collins is driving a car.
Auntie, are you in traffic?
Yeah, I'm in fucking traffic over here.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Don't get injured on our account.
Should I turn my camera and be like everyone else?
Yeah, if you want. There you go.
Hi, Blair.
Well, welcome in, Blair. Welcome in, Auntie. How you guys doing? Thanks for joining.
I actually only showed up in hopes that we're going to talk about raw dog and dry cereal again. So that was why.
Raw dog and dry
cereal.
All right. Listen. On Blair and I's other show on Saturdays for Exposure, he likes to eat handfuls of dry cereal, and I think the poor.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
There's absolutely nothing wrong. I have eaten a whole box of Honey Nut Cheerios without an ounce of milk.
See,
that
depends on the cereal. Depends on the cereal.
Just as long as you do not pour the milk first in your cereal, you're okay in my book.
Oh, does anybody pour the milk?
I like
first?
these guys.
Boris, what about you? What do you think about
the milk first?
Yeah, what the hell?
People do.
People that hated John Cena tapping out pour the milk.
Oh
first.
Man. Psychopaths. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Look what you've done, Blair.
It does depend on the cereal. If you're eating corn, I mean, listen, to each their own. But if you're eating,
Listen, Mrs. Pluggo, hi, welcome to the chat.
I love
you. You're the greatest
Pluggo.
thing ever. This is not helping your case from me saying psychopaths. Our kids eat dry. Psychopaths eat dry cereal.
I just want to say about Mrs. Pluggo, I'm a super homosexual man. Like, I love men. There's no interest for me of getting with women except for Mrs. Pluggo. Sorry, Pluggo.
Wow, there you go. There you go. That's a stamp of approval.
I mean, listen, understandable. What? Who said
we could be a throuple? You want to get in a throuple?
Who else is hitting up Mrs. Pluggo?
She likes me best.
Me and Mrs. Pluggo.
She does.
Okay.
Well, Boris does say that she likes him the best.
I mean, that's
you guys have had trivia battles.
But I will say Mrs. Pluggo is quite fond of Auntie Collins.
There we go.
Who isn't?
Really.
Who isn't?
I just hope she's okay driving.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
like I'm watching.
She's going to town right now.
True of every party. There's always somebody doing something crazy that they shouldn't be doing.
And it's Auntie too.
I don't know what you're talking
drink to
about.
that.
We're having
Gotta live the gimmick.
There we go.
Look at that. Full house. No,
you know what this just turned into? The Brady Bunch.
This is just going to say we got a weird Brady Bunch thing going on here.
We do.
We got
there it is.
Look up at JPJ and look down at
JPJ. And there's Pluggo. And they have the very. We have to come up with a theme.
Well, technically, if it's the Brady Bunch, you would have to be over here, right? And the kids are in the middle, right? Is that how they do it? Right?
I think I
make me.
JPJ.
So wait. So are we doing a JPJ Pluggo has to draft their kids here? Because like I would have got
no.
I've never watched the Brady Bunch because I'm not old like all of you.
Draft
there, you Josh.
Draft us as children.
Easy, Alice. Easy.
Yeah.
No, we love you all equally the same.
Yeah, it does make sense though, my row though, because it's the three biggest beards. So if I were to have children, I mean, they would be,
And I just trimmed mine, so I
I'll
apologize.
as an older brother. So
there you go.
Thank you.
I do want to bring up a question that Dustin asked in the chat. He said, with the match now, I mean, I thought it was this way going in. I don't know if anybody thought differently, but he said, with the match now behind us, do you think that Gunther was the best choice for the match?
Yes.
Which I thought he was even before we knew. Like, I was like, yeah, that should be the guy. But does anyone here think it should have been somebody else? I know the argument about someone younger or whatever.
I was team Akira Tozawa. Hopefully Auntie didn't crash her car.
Yeah, hopefully that was her pulling into the driveway. or something like that.
They could have done like a fresh matchup, you know, like that's the one thing, because like you got a guy like Randy Orton just sitting there waiting for like a match with John Cena, and that's what I kind of feel like. Hey, we could.
That's who I thought it was going to be.
To end.
You thought it was going to be Orton again?
As a guy who doesn't watch
Dan's in the house.
content,
What's up, Dan?
I thought it was going to be Orton.
Again, they've wrestled before.
What?
Yeah, a bunch. Yeah.
No.
I was okay with either LA Knight or Gunther. Like when that was the finals of the tournament, I was okay with either one of those guys. Now, personally, I think LA Knight needed this opportunity more than Gunther, just because of kind of where LA Knight is. But I'm not disappointed that it was Gunther, because honestly, Gunther he does not know how to wrestle bad. I mean, any match that Gunther has, this dude puts on a great wrestling match. I mean, can you guys name a bad Gunther match? I can't.
No.
I can't tell you. Auntie DM'd me. She is safe. She's going to come back later when she's done driving. I said, that's probably good.
Yeah, I was probably a safe idea. Ryan, how are you doing, pal?
What's Ryan? I was hoping it was going to be Akira Tozawa. Ryan, expand off that.
Someone who could have used the bump, sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
why not?
First of all, I joined because there were so many people on here. It reached the point of funny to be the last one on.
Yeah.
To be the ninth.
The fashionably late entrant to the party.
Exactly. I kind of look at Gunther beating Cena as like when Brock broke the streak. Neither guy really needed it. Neither guy will be remembered for it. They'll be remembered for the great stuff they do outside. Well, in the ring, we'll specify that. They'll be remembered for their accomplishments in the ring.
Good save.
Outside of that, rather than because Gunther's already got his Intercontinental title run. He's already got his world title runs. I heard you guys all talking. I do want to make a point. I don't think Cena needed to tap out. I think he could have lost in the submission without tapping. I think he could have just passed out. He would have never given up. It's a message for his kid fans that even in the end, when he didn't have it, he did. Well, that's a whole different point of view. But if it was any other wrestler, I wouldn't care. But he's so about the kids that I would have said, look, even in the end, didn't give up.
He's preparing those kids for life. That's what he's doing, Ryan.
Sometimes life chokes you out.
Yes, sometimes life makes you tap. All right, sometimes.
Listen, if he's preparing him for life, they should have tapped when he walked out on the entranceway. I mean, that's how quickly you get beat in life.
No, I understand. I had no. It was the people that really were like angry about him tapping out. That look, if you didn't like it, if you would have rather him passed out than tap out, all right, it's the same. It's not the same, but it's a similar whatever. You know what I mean? But the people that were just like,
listen, all I know now is it's okay to give up.
Yeah. Then that's what they're saying. Oh well,
good reason
the guy who never gave up.
Hoodie. We give up constantly at the University of Wisconsin.
And that's been the argument, right? Oh, the guy who never gave up. Like, what is that?
That's the point.
That's the point, bro. Guess what?
They should.
Go ahead, Boris.
They should have done that thing like CM Punk did, where he passes out and then like they just close the building down and start taking the ring down, and he's still laid in the ring.
He's still passed out in the middle of the ring.
Raw dog and dry cereal.
Yeah. What? I thought
it sounds like a Fall Out Boy song.
I thought after the match we might have gotten a little bit more than what we did. Like
Raw
obviously he takes off.
Dry cereal.
Are you trying to make it sound like a Fall Out Boy song? Is that what you're? That was
I
a terrible Fall Out Boy.
Passed out in the
Terrible.
ring.
Wow.
Raw dogging dry cereal does have a Fall Out Boy.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. But he takes off, the shoes, he takes off the wristbands, all that stuff, and then he just kind of there was no, like, the crowd was giving him his flowers, but it wasn't necessarily like long or anything. It was very like, all right, here we go, I'm out of here. They show the walk off. He gives his little salute and says his little line to the camera about serving us all these years. I thought that was all good, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more after the match than what we got.
Less is more was good for that kind of thing. I think it was done really well. The only thing is I'm going to be that guy because I'm always that guy. But him leaving his shoes right in the middle of that fucking Riyadh logo is just gross, disgusting, and so yucky. And Cody Rhodes kissing that logo in the middle of the ring is gross and icky and disgusting.
I like the full circle moment that John and Batista gave Hulk Hogan 20 years ago. We got it with Cody and Punk giving the same treatment to John. I thought that was a really nice full circle moment. I don't think a lot of people remember John and Batista doing that to Hogan, So the second I saw Cody and Punk doing it, I was like, hey, John did that to Hogan back in 2005. So
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah. Pierce?
They needed to hang the jorts in the rafters.
Did you guys think for a split second he was going to take off his jorts?
100%.
I thought he should have.
The people were chanting.
Yeah.
I have never been watching a TV more intently waiting for a guy to drop trowel than that moment because I thought it was happening. Then
Can't say the same. I'm so sorry.
I was like, take them off, John.
Yeah.
I saw a picture.
That's when he has a smaller pair of jorts underneath.
Well, I was going to say he had
Tighter,
his ruthless aggression trunks underneath the jorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd have been a nice little callback, but
Yeah.
I'm glad he kept the jorts on.
Yeah. I was disappointed in the lack of jorts in the audience. What the fuck are you doing?
How could you have seen that?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
What are you doing?
Go
How
out
could you do
there,
that?
find a pair of jorts, and you wear it to the show. I don't care.
Yeah.
if
Talking to you,
Actually,
green
you know
shirt
what?
guy.
I'm wearing a pair of jorts right now.
I was
There
gonna
you
say, who on the
There you
street
go.
owns George?
Stand up. Let's
I'm
see it,
wearing
Josh.
them.
Let's see
if
it.
I can. Let's see.
Let's
Wait,
see
I'll
those
put my-
jorts.
I'm
Blair,
going to
do
put my
you-
camera down to
Blair
my crotch.
probably has a
Look,
pair of
hey.
Jinko jorts.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
those are jorts.
I don't.
Those are jorts.
No
George.
Jinko
George.
jorts?
George.
Do you want me to take them off?
Yes. I mean,
Now it's a
wait.
party.
2 beers after dark.
I do appreciate that you brought up Jinkos though, because very few people ever reference them.
The Jinko jorts, baby.
Oh my
Jinko
God.
jeans. Remember
Massive.
Jinkos?
Never
I
allowed
went
to
to-
go
Massive
there.
shorts right there.
It was like I got a Facebook notification of a memory that I went to a TNA house show back in like 2012 in Grand Forks, North Dakota. And I remember sitting in the crowd and Jeff Hardy was wrestling and somebody yelled out, "Hey Hardy, nice Jinkos." And
Oh,
that popped me big. I love
Yeah.
it. So anytime there's a Jinkos reference, I am there for it.
See, the thing with the Jankos was they were super expensive, so my mom would never buy them. But it's also, now that I think about it as an adult, like it's more bang for the amount of jean you got
Oh, yeah.
per dollar amount was like next level. Like nowadays,
You're
it's
doing-
all the skinny jeans and they're more expensive. Jankos was like, hey, we'll give you more jean.
And some of us
For your
can't
buck.
fit into skinny jeans. I know
No,
I'm not
yeah.
built that way.
I can't. My thing is the people that pay like 80 or 90 bucks and like 70% of the jean is just ripped.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man. What is that?
Uh,
You're paying so much money for, I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
it's the style,
Doesn't
JPJ.
Yeah, okay.
They're
Yeah,
paying
get
for the
some-
fashion.
Get
You
some
should be
style,
cheaper.
bro.
There's
Those are
less
before
fabric.
my time, so I don't
Yeah,
really
it's
have
less
a
fabric.
horse in this
You
race.
Yeah,
gotta hit
Pierce,
up
I'm
Old
old enough to be
Navy
your
for like
dad over here.
$20 jeans.
Pierce, what are you, 12?
Yeah.
Who let you in here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
do we
think
all
so.
feel about how Gunther celebrated on Monday night? Not the stoic, staunch, confident Gunther he was obviously those things, but it was a funny I made John Cena tap out like a bitch.
Hey, AJ.
And then the AJ that I laughed my me and
Gunther
Josh lost our
should
minds.
win the Royal Rumble and beat Cody.
Okay.
Gunther
I don't
should
hate it.
never lose again.
That's my thing. Like now that he's done this, like what does Gunther become this like guy where he's like the AJ, he's gonna retire AJ, and then maybe it's Brock after that. If Jericho comes back, maybe it's like is he gonna be that guy, or is it like no, this guy needs to be world champion again and hold that thing for like I guess where now that you have him and Boris, but now that he was the guy that made John Cena lose his last match and tap out for the first time in 20 years.
I don't watch that shit, and I couldn't care less.
Where does he go? Like what's the next level?
He's got to be the career killer. I mean, he's retired Goldberg, he retired Cena, retire AJ, retire Jericho, retire Brock, make Brock Lesnar tap. I mean, nobody's really ever seen that before in WWE. In Minnesota, of all places, do it at SummerSlam for the first ever 2-night SummerSlam. And then the cherry on top, have Gunther retire Randy Orton. Let's go.
Yeah, you could run that back. Yeah, I guess is it one of those things where it is like he needs to win the Rumble and he should win the title at Mania? That's what they should do, or is it just he
Do
just
both.
is some dominant? Yeah.
You got to do both. It's got to be 2014 Brock all over again. You cannot squander something as big as retiring objectively the greatest WWE wrestler of all time.
And who's the last person John Cena touched in the ring? It was Gunther. So we got Super Gunther now.
and while that's a great, so we have another party goer coming in, and while we do that, hey Ryan, please give us your AEW Dark analysis since it came back this week for one night.
Short. We need more of it.
All right, Dan Brown's here. No, I'm just kidding. Go.
How dare you? You treated Dark like they treated Dark.
Wow. Was it that bad?
You have more hats
No,
than
Dark's
you,
great.
Pluggo.
It was a half hour.
Half hour. That was it.
Yeah, 4 matches. It was not enough. I like seeing the local talent. It's how I get to see a lot of the indie people that I don't know to look out for.
That's fair. That's what I like.
I like it.
There's another way to do that, you know.
There's a lot, and it's very hard to find where everyone is. That's what I'm saying. It's a cheat sheet for
I know,
me.
and that's why we don't need any more AEW.
If they're booking the indie guys, you do. That gives them a platform.
I always like Dark.
Fair. I mean, fair. I get what you're saying.
You know, it was an
Dark was
hour.
fun.
You could put it on YouTube, and you're going to see, you know, some local people get an opportunity, maybe someone you've never heard of, and then next thing you know, hey, you're a fan of them. So I thought it was good.
And you get the
Hey,
random
Dan.
top in from
Follow
Kenny
a lot.
Omega showing up on Dark and
Yeah.
having a banger.
Ryan never. shows
Dan,
up.
how we doing, my pal? You on delay? Is Dan delayed here? Can you hear us, Dan?
Where's Dan out of?
It wouldn't be an episode with Dan if we didn't do the Dan.
I think I can hear.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
Yep.
Did he say something? Oh, now he's gone.
Oh, he's back.
Are you there? Hello. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear
Oh,
me?
Dan. I like your shirt.
Yes. Yep, he's gone. See you.
Oh, and he's gone.
All right.
He'll be-
I kind of had
he'll
the
figure it out,
vibe that was happening. He'll
and he'll be
pop
back.
back.
You got a Pokemon shirt. I got a Pokemon tattoo.
we
Instant
go.
friends.
There we
Who's your
go.
favorite Pokemon over there, Pierce?
Ooh,
Putting you on the
that's a
spot.
tough
I know.
question. It's probably Sceptile. I don't know what you guys know about Pokemon.
I
but
know nothing. I know nothing.
I
he's a
know.
grass dragon guy.
Squirtle,
Yeah.
What?
Pikachu,
You
What?
Charizard,
What?
Bulbasaur.
All right.
What?
It's pretty good. That's full.
I don't. There's
Jigglypuff, is that one?
Snorlax.
Snor-
Yeah, you got
Snorlax.
What?
I don't.
I'm
That's it.
50. I don't know nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Hell
don't-
yeah.
My son gave me a Pokemon card of a wrestler style Pokemon. What's that guy's name? I don't even know. It's in the car.
Of
A champ?
wrestler style. There's there's a
Could be
few
that
of them
guy.
like wrestlers.
Gunther.
I think
Gunther.
probably Incineroar. It's literally
Cineroar. That's a fire guy. That has-
Incineroar,
All
yeah.
I know
fire.
is
It's a fire
still have
tiger.
all of my Pokemon cards from when I was in middle school, and I'm hoping that eventually I can sell them to somebody. So if there's anybody
If
out
you got
there,
if you got a Charizard card from
I
'99,
do.
you probably
I
got
do.
$100,000 right there.
I've got the original OG Charizard in pretty damn good condition.
Yeah.
So what are you still doing?
What are you
on
doing
this
talking to
video?
us?
Yeah, Jesus Christ! You
I
got
haven't found a,
We
I
should
haven't
be on
found a
Wells
buyer.
Mania.
I
I used
haven't
to play
found a buyer
Pokemon
yet.
Stadium on the Nintendo 64, but only the mini games. I didn't know how to actually play the actual game.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
that's
I was
classic.
the
You had
only
to
yeah,
like
the
chop
only
the thing. You're like,
the only
Yep.
Pokemon game I put like hours into was Pokemon Snap on Nintendo 64.
oh, I used to play Pokemon
Amazing.
Snap too.
that
Throw the
was
apples
that
in.
was really
hell
the
out of
only
me.
one that I put like a lot of time into. The rest of them I
It's been a
dabbled, but that
while
was the
since I
one.
popped in your Twitch chat, JPJ, but you run that, I'm there for the entire time.
That's fair. That's fair. If I could figure out a way, I did put a lot of time into that. All right,
But it's
Dan
on-
is
it
back.
It's on the Switch, so if you're
Yeah, it's
able
on
to
the-
do it
yeah.
on the Switch.
Dan is back. We're talking Pokemon.
Yeah, Dan, are you there? Can you hear us?
We can hear Dan.
I can hear Dan.
He's
I
gone
think-
again.
yeah, Dan.
I was
I don't
hoping-
think it's allowing it. I don't think it's allowing it. Not right now. Not right now.
Hey, since we're on
I
the
don't know what's
topic of
going
video games,
You're
can I ask
frozen, Dan.
everybody what their favorite wrestling video game is?
Oh,
SmackDown, shut your mouth, baby. Shut your mouth, supremacy.
No
All right.
mercy.
Ooh,
good
Boris.
answer.
Pro wrestling for NES, Starman for life.
Oh,
Also, how did Bear Bronson become the #1 contender for the TNA World Championship tonight?
Did he really?
Yeah, I'm just seeing it on the
Won a
social
battle
medias.
royal.
I have not
Probably
watched it
popped Brandon.
Yeah.
Because that dude's
All right.
having himself one.
Blair had a. I mean, I agree. Josh and Blair both had great choices. Boris, that was a game that I played because I'm old.
Yes, you are.
Thanks. So I was also a fan of.
I'm surprised they had wrestling video games at JPJ's childhood.
Yeah.
On those like wind up TVs, he was like,
Careful.
It was a
Pluggo,
Viewmaster, okay?
JPJ and I aren't too far away in age. Okay, I remember.
Either am I.
Listen, Pluggo, back in my day, I used to play in the arcade, WrestleMania, the arcade game.
WrestleFest. I loved WrestleFest.
Castle.
Yeah, WrestleFest, the arcade game was awesome. Back in the day, if I ever was able to get one of the big ones for like a garage or something, that would be the one I would get. I very much enjoyed that. For I was a big Super Nintendo kid. That was like my system when I was like a kid. And the Royal Rumble and Raw games were awesome.
Man.
Loved them. They were
JPJ.
super little, whatever. And it was, 4 or 5 moves, but like Yokozuna was on there, Doink the Clown.
You want to know what I used to do with that Royal Rumble game? I would play with my WWF Hasbro action figures.
Yeah.
And I would turn on my Sega and I would have their music playing as I was playing with my action figures.
100%.
That's how you do it.
Then I would commentate, and I'm like, man, I want to do this one day when I'm older. And here I am.
That's exactly. I would have a ring, and I'd get and we would be playing the music, and we'd be doing. That was like, you'd have full pay-per-views and events. You're commentating like that was
Who hasn't set a game yet? Ryan,
I'll
go.
say mine
Just
after Ryan because I brought
it's WCW versus NWO Revenge has always got the sweet spot for me.
It's great.
Choice.
Great.
But Raw, the WWF Raw from '94 was the first game I ever played on Sega. So that's
good one
but
too.
Yeah, it's Revenge when you could do make up your own characters.
Make up your own characters. I had La Parker as my heavyweight champion.
And they had that. Which were those WCW games that just came across my feed? Had the really cool, like you'd click on the icon of who you wanted to wrestle, and they'd do like a little promo.
That was after.
Yeah, that was probably one.
Oh, it was early.
PS1
You'd click like Kevin Nash, and you'd be like,
Was that like backstage assault and stuff?
Something like that. Yeah,
backstage assault.
Something in that.
Yeah, the rest of the game without a ring. Good call, guys.
Okay,
I think it was Nitro. I think it was the Nitro game.
Before Dan pops in, I'm gonna take off because we got some episodes of Heated Rivalry to watch.
And you're gonna plug the thing that's in the corner real quick.
Yeah, because on Saturday we are going to do the first ever LPW Exposies, and then the following Saturday we're doing the second annual Independent Wrestling Exposies. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and me and Pluggo are gonna bro down and laugh and
get yelled at by LPW superstars because that's all they've done all week is yell.
Am I nominated for anything this year?
I mean, we did show. Wait, I'm trying to figure that. We did show of the year, which you're a part of all of those shows. So technically, you're nominated 5 times.
That's not true at all.
Brother.
That's not true at all.
You're nominated.
That's not true. Wait, unless I did commentary for one of those shows.
That was hot contested. Should we do commentator of the year?
Yeah.
Blair did one. Could you imagine how pissed you'd be if we picked Blair?
Yeah,
hey, man,
that'd be
it's an honor
hilarious.
just to be nominated.
Oh yeah, brother.
Blair, thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, you guys have a great night.
Susan Lucci,
take care.
You have a happy holiday.
All right,
you as well. So, which red button do I hit again? The one in the top right corner?
Yes, the top right. I believe that's the Spencer Love. That's a Spencer Love button right there. So.
Okay, Spencer Love 136.
All right, take it easy, Blair. Thank you for hopping on.
I love you, Blair.
All right,
Dan Brown.
I think Dan switched. It looks like Dan switched to the phone. Maybe Dan switched to the phone.
Am I on the air?
You're on the air. Yeah, we've done it. We've succeeded.
Turn down my radio. Am I good?
Yes, you're good.
We can see you, Dan.
Mad Dog, first time, long time, bro. Tell me about the Boston Red Sox.
Don't bring them up. Anyway, I'll get angry.
Why? Something bad happened?
No, my owners, I hope they get hurt.
Somebody asked you, Dan, how many hats do you have? And they wanted to know if I had more. So how many hats do you have?
I think I'm at 52 right now.
Of like the fitted variety only?
If we're talking about 5950, we're about, I think, 47.
Okay, you definitely have more than me, but I'm not like...
Oh, I might need to count.
I'm going to have to count to see, but I don't think I'm in the 40s quite.
The Yard Goats?
Yeah.
That's the Hartford Yard Goats, bro?
But
no, this is the St. Paul Saints right here. This is their alternative hat right.
Dustin shouted out TNA Impact. Great graphics.
Great game.
I heard
That
that
was a
game.
good game.
I never played it because I wrestling games with me are weird because I'm not good at them. But also that was just one I wasn't in Impact. I heard a lot of bad reviews about it, but was it actually
It's
good?
very fun.
It's hard. It's hard to it is hard to get used of. You're like, what am I doing? But once you get used to it, it's fun.
Was the GameCube one Day of Reckoning? Was that Was that a GameCube
Yep.
one?
Yep.
One of
Day of
those
Reckoning
GameCube
2 is
games
my
was
pick.
good.
The second one, the second
Yeah,
one.
one of those
Reckoning 2
GameCube
is a
games I remember being
masterpiece.
good.
All right, Dan. What's your wrestling video game? Go to.
I'm sure somebody said No Mercy, right?
Yeah, Blair did. Yeah,
Blair did for sure.
Did somebody say WrestleMania 2000?
No, but I
No, but
actually
that's
think
better
that
than
is-
No Mercy.
That is better than No Mercy.
Better than No Mercy.
I think the Rock selection is better in WrestleMania 2000. They got the Big Show. Big Show didn't make No Mercy.
Yeah,
Sir.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, no, of those THQ games and that ilk, I actually, like Ryan, I probably played WCW NWO Revenge the most of those three, but I do think that WrestleMania 2000 was the better of the two.
Actually, I just had a thought. I remember years ago, I modded my PlayStation 1 so I could play a Japanese copy of Fire Pro. Anybody plays
Fire Pro's
those
great.
games? Those games were rad.
Yeah,
Fire
Pro's great.
Totally forgot about that.
I have the one for PS4.
Yeah.
It was hard to figure out, so I think I gave up on it too early.
Yeah, the controls are a little different. Yeah, you got.
It was the only wrestling game that actually had psychology in it because there was moves you couldn't do till you wore the guy down. So it actually kind of, there was matches that were actually good matches to watch as video games, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Dan, we talked about Cena at length to start the show, but you just popped on, so I'll give you the floor to kind of chat about what you thought of the last match and how everything went down at the end of that before we talk about some other
Christmas
things.
movies.
Yeah, that's what I was going to lean to was Christmas movies next. So.
Oh, we'll talk Christmas movies. I'm happy now, but you know what? I'm kind of conflicted with it. I wasn't against Gunther being his final challenger. I thought either Dom, Braun Breaker, or LA Knight would have been better choices. I think Cena going down on his back 1, 2, 3 would have been a better choice than him tapping out. Just my own thing. I'm not against him tapping out, but I think how he did it was kind of weird. Like, I think on paper, him fighting out so many times sounded like a good idea. And then in execution, you're watching it going, this is kind of taking a while. And it went on for 4 or 5 minutes. I mean,
the ending sequence was pretty good. It was a decent amount.
Because you got Super Cena, man. You ain't going out like no bitch.
I guess.
Not according to Gunther.
I had to throw that in there, but he tapped out like a bitch.
The best line Gunther has ever said.
Yeah.
What I did like too, I liked how the fans were booing Gunther, as they should. The fans should be angry at Gunther. I didn't understand the wrestlers backstage being angry with him as much because it's it's not like he did anything wrong. It's not like he literally
brother.
He broke the hold when it was tapped. When it was tapped and everything.
Are you telling me AJ Styles wouldn't have been happy to beat Cena in his last match, or R-Truth?
Are you telling me the rest of the NBA would have been pissed off at John Stockton if the Jazz beat the Chicago Bulls in Jordan's run?
Maybe.
If
I think
the NBA might have the NBA offices would have been like, what the hell?
Yeah, but
David Stern would have been pissed.
If Carl went to the ESPYs, the other NBA players be like, I'm staying away from that guy.
Yeah,
they should,
you should.
You should. You 1,000% should not.
But yeah, no.
Before we talk anything Christmas, am I crazy to think that Raw had a little bit more edge to it than usual this week?
Well, it was a new era.
You had Gunther calling John Cena a bitch. You had Adam Pearce calling Gunther an asshole. They were throwing out some big boy words.
It was the 6th new ever we've had in the last 2.5 months. We had to boot it into something else.
And it was epic.
John Cena's out of here. So the cookie cutter family show, that guy's gone now. But
there was something. There was something else too.
It's
yeah. Oh, and then of course the Punk promo. I was like, Jesus,
that was good Punk though. That was
now that John Cena is gone and given up, we don't care about the kids anymore. We're going to be edgier. We don't have to worry about the kids.
And then Michael Cole, and Dustin mentioned it in the chat. He had that great line after Cena tapped where he said, "Tonight, professional wrestling destroyed sports entertainment." And I thought that line by Cole was awesome. I thought that was an awesome one.
Agreed.
And then but no, I liked Raw. I thought Raw had some edge. I liked the funny Gunther. The AJ thing was, just man, what a time. That was hilarious. But yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good. All right.
Can I say one thing I thought Gunther should have done? And it's what I thought Roman Reigns should have done in 2017 when he beat Undertaker, but I get why they didn't do it because they didn't push Roman Reigns heel at that point. They should have started off Raw with a camera shot of Cena's shoes and his wristbands in the center of the ring, have Gunther come out, do the exact same thing he did, and then on the way out, just take his foot and just kind of kick everything to the side.
That would have been fun.
Kick the wristband, just get more heat on his way out. That's Dan Brown booking.
There we go. That's not bad. I mean, listen.
Oh yeah, that would have been epic. But he had to get out of there. So
he needed security to get into his car apparently after Saturday night.
He had a couple.
That's what. A couple. It's like, what are you doing, dude?
Is it that serious? That's my thing.
No, it's not.
Serious.
It's not.
Like,
It's
I
not.
don't think I've ever left a wrestling event going, man, I want to kick that guy's ass because
Well, first of all, if any of those guys, I'm pretty sure Gunther would be able to more than handle himself.
More than handle.
But yeah. All right. Let's get all that wrestling.
A lot of
stuff
wrestling
out of the
shows
way.
wanting to kick someone's ass.
Yeah. Christmas
That's a different
movies.
story for a different day, though.
We are here a holiday time. It is holiday time. It is Christmas time. So I know we do this every year, but I don't know where you want to start, Pluggo. I don't know if you just want to pick someone at random and we go from there. But
was Macaulay Culkin wrong in saying that Die Hard in any setting would work? He said that if you put Die Hard at St. Patrick's Day, it would work.
All right, here's the thing.
It's not a Christmas movie.
I don't think he's wrong, but I feel like he shouldn't have used St. Patrick's Day as the day. If he would have said Thanksgiving, I think that makes sense. People travel for Thanksgiving.
But
like
anyway,
you could make sense to me. But yeah, I did see that.
As
Controversy again.
Yeah.
Controversy again. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Yes.
It is what you want it to be.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely an opinion because yes, there was a holiday party, which technically does have, Christmas in the movie. So sure. Yeah. I think it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
By the way, I had to join Pluggo with the Santa hat.
Yeah. I wore the red, but I didn't have
said Christmas, and then all of a sudden it I gotta put on my Santa hat.
Yeah.
Best of AF,
Red
dude.
Carnage Cup. Does that
My
work for you
Santa
guys?
hat. My Santa hat is like very stiff. He's
Yours
very,
is more like an elf. Yours looks like an elf.
Yours looks like an elf hat, kind of.
Yeah, he's very erect.
Look like an elf that wants to be a dentist, perhaps.
Oh, that's on my short.
Herbie
list of
doesn't like to make
Christmas.
toys.
That's my number 2. That's my number 2 Christmas movie, by the way.
Nobody wants to play with a Charlie in the box.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That was rad, dude. Did you practice that?
That was really good. That was really good.
Let
Off the
again.
shoot right there.
Boris, you don't know me, but I do a lot of impressions. I'm a big impression guy.
That was good.
Impressed.
That was good.
Thank you. That's my Christmas present to you.
Well, I will gladly accept that. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So I famously never watched any movie that's ever been in existence unless it's Star Wars. I've never watched anything, apparently.
That's
So
fair.
I have nothing to add on whether Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but I'll disagree with JPJ just to be a bitch.
Hell yeah. I've
And Josh,
never
where
seen
are
Die
you-
Hard,
where
so
are
I
you
don't
from,
even know.
Josh?
I am Australian. Ooh, I know. I'm
I
the
did
only one in the southern
not
hemisphere.
want to assume that was what
That's
your accent
fine.
is.
As long as
So
you
you-
don't assume I'm on the other side of the world, I'm happy.
Yeah. He's in the future.
My boss on
Well-
the shoot job is Australian, so I've been able to pick out the difference now between UK accents and Australian accents. Is it true that kangaroos only fight when they're horny?
Wow.
I only fight when I'm horny, so am I a kangaroo?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's that question. You got
Is
it.
that
I'll drink this
you got to
for-
Google
to you,
that.
Josh.
You got to Google that.
Like I heard they only fight, like only attack people when they're horny. This is something I heard.
To be fair, like I know, like it's all funny, like oh, we ride kangaroos to work. I've only done it a couple of times.
I didn't
but,
say that.
No,
Whoa.
but you know how everyone
love
is
that.
with kangaroos. I've only ever actually seen a kangaroo in person, like just in the open, like 3 or 4 times in my life, and I'm 30 years old, so they don't just really bounce around. But you do not mess with them because they're big. Like they will actually grab you and
I've never
and fight
seen a
you. And
kangaroo
if you're
ever.
driving like in the countryside and you see one, if they hit your car, they'll destroy your car. Like my dad was in a car accident with one because they bounce, like the males bounce next to you to show intimidation, and then they hit your car and it like flips your car because they're
Where in
huge.
Australia do you live?
I live in, I won't dox my actual location, but my home city is Adelaide. So I'm in
My
the
boss
southern
is from
part of
Adelaide,
Australia.
actually. Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
look at that. Adelaide's
What
a bit
wrestlers
boring.
from Adelaide?
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Rhea
Bronson
Ripley.
Reed,
I know, he tells me
Zari.
every day.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley, Bronson Reed, Zaria, Duke Hudson, they're all from Adelaide.
So you're telling me that
me.
Christmas is not that big of a deal in Australia? Is that what you're telling me?
No, it listen, it's just very different because all like what we see in entertainment is like snow and everything, and it's like summertime right now, so it's hot, and it's like so we have like outdoor like barbecue Christmas because like it's like dry.
You need to come to Indiana. We'll give you a white Christmas, Josh. Me and Pluggo, or
I don't
Wisconsin.
know if it's the best time to travel to America right now. So
Mrs.
I'll probably avoid it for a little while.
Mrs. Pluggo did say though
Maybe
she
soon.
has the room for you if you want it.
Yeah, they just announced the first Hunger Games today. I just read.
Yeah, they get
That's
the
exciting.
new. They're
for you
getting.
guys.
They're all coming back. The original cast is coming back, right?
No,
Look
no,
at
I
these-
mean, Trump announced the new Hunger Games.
Oh, stop.
Look at these weirdos that
Oh,
are
we
in
got
the
these guys here. The Mark Order. Oh, what are
the
we
Kicking
doing?
Out
Shep?
podcast guys who fear me and don't have my championship belt yet.
Yeah,
Shep.
Shep. What's all right? Yeah. First of all, listen, we're gonna talk Christmas movies because we really just scratched the surface.
Hi, boys.
What the hell, Shep?
boys.
Hey,
What the hell? You got some explaining to do.
he has never sent me his address.
You never asked for it. You were supposed to bring
give
it
to him. You were supposed to bring it to him in person.
twice.
Yeah.
You were supposed to bring it to me twice.
I changed the plans. The auction changed, and I had to go to a different car auction. So I am coming to Granger tomorrow night.
Yeah, sure you are. Well, I'll be here tomorrow night. I live close to Granger, bro. That's not too far from here.
Okay, worst case scenario, Monday
yeah.
morning, I have one of my drivers drive it to your work and hand deliver it to you.
Wow, that's nice.
Hey,
That's
that'd be a
absurd.
Christmas miracle. All right, Christmas movies. Let it fly. Who wants to go first?
Okay, I'm gonna go first because I got to get out of here.
Okay.
Am I the only Canadian on the thing here right now, or no?
Yes,
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, because there's the
My
right
Canadian
answer, there's the
podcast
real
host
answer, and
is
the
not here.
pardon me.
I have
Sorry,
I have one person on my podcast that is Canadian, the great Donnie, who Wells does not believe is a real person.
Donnie is not real.
The right
All right,
answer,
what's
the
the
real
Canadian
answer, the
answer?
Canadian. The right answer, the real answer, the Canadian answer. The right
it to
answer is Christmas Vacation.
Great.
The
Okay,
real
great.
answer is Friday After Next.
Hells yes.
And
Underrated.
the Canadian answer is Fubar 2.
Fubar 2.
I don't expect any of you guys to know what that is, but it's fabulous.
All right.
I have no
Fair
idea
enough.
what that is.
I did not know. Boris, thank you for joining. Appreciate you, my friend.
Saturday Night Love.
Yeah, plug your
CZW
thing.
Cage of Death open house party on the Twitch, 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 p.m. Eastern. I love all you guys. I just wanted to come in and say hello, and I appreciate you letting me hang out. And I hope all y'all have a very safe and happy holiday season.
You too, my friend. Always
Great
welcome,
to meet you,
Boris.
I
love
almost
you
hit
too.
the end stream button for real. Okay, I'm gonna
Jesus,
go. Thanks, guys.
bars. Quit pulling a bars,
Bye.
dude.
The great Big Bad Boris, the voice
So-
of Love Wrestling. This.
So I've only really ever watched like 3 Christmas movies in my
Can I-
entire life.
What
Can I
are
guess
they?
them? Can I guess them?
Santa with muscles.
I'm gonna say
No.
Elf.
Jingle
Elf.
all the
No.
way.
You haven't
I
watched
have
Elf?
never watched Elf. I've never watched
Home
Elf.
Alone.
The like
You've watched
most
Home Alone.
Christmassy. Never. The most Christmas
never
movie
seen
that I've
Home
ever
Alone?
watched
Come out.
is the Santa Claus and Christmas with the Cranks.
Okay. The Santa
My
Claus-
wife and I watched
Listen,
that the other night. Christmas with
It's
the
a-
Cranks.
Yeah.
Christmas with the Cranks is a like objectively pretty ass movie, but it's fun.
Thank
Like
you,
it's pretty
Boris.
fun. Like when they get stuck in that tanning bed with those weird tanning ladies and their teeth
Yeah,
are
and the
glowing.
priest-
Whoa,
and the-
what a
and
time!
and
Then the
priest
ham
comes-
gets run over, and you're like, oh no, not the honey. No, what is it?
That's
The
a good the
hickory honey ham.
hickory honey
Yeah.
ham.
Thank you, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Blair's coming home.
Yeah.
Yes.
The first
That-
Santa Claus.
You
the first
need
Santa
to-
Claus was good.
Is there a reason you've only seen those 3? Why haven't you dived into
Josh
others?
doesn't like
watch-
movies.
I
He doesn't
don't like
watch movies.
movies. What a waste
I
of
get-
my time.
I get it. I don't watch a lot of movies either, but I feel like
Nah.
I like sitting around watching. Okay, so we got 3. What about Dan? Christmas movie.
Me?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
Dan. No, the other
Sorry.
Dan.
Next to the speaker with my finger for a second. So, the first Christmas movie, and it's not just my favorite terrible movie of all time, not just my favorite terrible Christmas movie of all time, it's my favorite terrible movie of all time, and that's Santa with muscles. Okay, that's
good choice.
Brother. 2 is Elf, and 3 is always up in the air. These past like 2 months, I've become kind of a Tubi addict, and I've been watching every awful Christmas movie I can possibly watch on Tubi. And I stumbled across one, and it was Lucy Shimmer's or Sherry Shimmer's Christmas Miracle. It's essentially a faith-based Christmas sense.
Oh God!
When he said Sherry Shimmers, I was like, "Are you talking X-rated Tubi?"
Yeah, that
movies?
looks like. Let me tell you.
It sounds like something you see on Skinamax.
Yeah, Friday nights at
Yeah,
11:30 p.m. Eastern, baby.
All right, Ryan, set us straight. What about you?
Since everyone's giving multiples, I'll give multiple. The best classic one is A Year Without a Santa Claus. The
Better
best,
than Rudolph.
yes, in my opinion. But obviously, people love Rudolph. The best Christmas Carol is The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then my personal favorite that I would be shocked if anyone seen it is Ernest Saves Christmas.
Ernest Saves Christmas.
Great choice.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
What
good.
a
I
bold-
think Ernest Saves Christmas.
That's a sleeper.
Do you know who shockingly looks like Ernest? John Cena.
John Cena.
Yes,
yeah.
very much so.
Google John Cena and Ernest and put that together. Holy
All right, I'm not going to ask Shep because he's going to have some excuse as to why he can't pick a Christmas movie. So Tanner,
Wow.
Yeah, I got to go with one of the classics, Home Alone 2.
Yeah.
nice.
Home Alone
So,
No, I like it.
Two. I like one, don't get me wrong, but I think 2's the better one.
Here's my. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think all right. I think 2 is funnier.
Okay.
But I think 1 is a better film.
Overall plot.
Yeah, because 2 is really just.
2 gave us Tim Curry, man. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the
more of a
hotel,
cast.
the
Rob
hotel,
Schneider.
Rob Schneider, the hotel cast is really good. And 2
President
is,
Trump.
yeah, oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Somehow there's a WWE Hall of Famer in Home
Yeah,
Alone
WWE
2.
Hole of Famer in Home Alone 2, not in Home Alone 1.
I just saw a TikTok. This morning that it was like a spoof of it at the end where he gives her the turtle doves and she goes, "What the fuck, Kevin? I'm homeless."
I've seen that one.
Your family is sleeping at the Plaza Hotel and you're giving me TJ Maxx turtle doves. What the fuck?
I vividly remember being in the movie theater for Home Alone 2 when Marv gets electrocuted, and I pissed my pants. That's how funny that was. Still to this day, if I laugh hysterically.
What's even crazier
like
about
I
it,
am
he
the
was a
10-year-old
grown man.
again.
Time.
Yeah, no, I was.
In Home
Yes,
Alone
I was
2
36 years old when I saw
Home Alone
with
2
my
gave us
family
one
in
of the
theaters.
best catchphrases of all time.
Which
Suck brick, kid.
Yeah, suck brick, kid. Yeah, those Home Alones are unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like they're just truly the first 2 are just.
You guys ever seen the meme where it's talking about like it shows Home Alone on the channel surfing and it's like Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, Home Alone 3, Home Alone 4, The Holiday Heist. Then it's like the last movie had a real turn and it's just like horny moms Home Alone.
yeah, for real.
I could have went the other route and then went like I could have been like Homo Alone, and then I would be like, oh, that's my kind of movie.
Yeah, exactly.
What's on Shep Wells? Did you go, Pierce? Who hasn't gone?
I did not know. Since
Drop
we were
'em.
talking about Miss Rhea Ripley from Adelaide, I'm drinking a grog if I can.
You do whatever you want.
I'll give 3 as well. Jingle All the Way is my number 1 favorite. It's
Real
an
good.
absolute classic. Has future Hall of Famer The Big Show in it.
Does.
I'm gonna deck your halls, bub.
and current Hall of Famer Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now
Arnold,
That is true.
The Turbo Man and Phil Hartman.
Turbo
R.I.P.
Man.
Yes, R.I.P. Phil Hartman. And
Great
Sinbad is fucking
Yes.
hysterical in that
Great
movie.
Great movie.
Tremendous.
When he gives him the bomb, he doesn't.
Oh
know
my
it's an
god,
actual
that
bomb.
was really a
So
bomb.
good.
It's a sick world we're living in with sick people. He gets all upset.
Since we were talking about Rhea Ripley, got to shout out Terrifier 3. That is technically a
Fair
Christmas
enough.
movie, but
Very underrated movie right there, Pierce. Good
What?
choice.
it is a gore fest to put it lightly.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
I love it. I love the Terrifier franchise. You can't go wrong.
Never seen.
No, you can't.
Sounds too
And
scary.
then number 3, I gotta go A Christmas Story. That's my
I love A
dad's
Christmas
favorite.
Story.
I love
Yep.
A Christmas Story.
Yep.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
Yep. Listen, there's a reason it still plays for 24 hours straight on the AEW network. There's a reason.
Because goaded.
Because they own
It is. Yeah. Bumpuses. Shep, I'm not going to be like Pluggo,
That's
which
all
I
right.
think his reason is legitimate. It's a legitimate reason.
Thank you. Thank you.
But go ahead. What are some of the?
I can't believe nobody said this one, but my favorite OG is Bad Santa.
Okay.
All
right. I like it.
There's enough one-liners in that movie just to keep you entertained for days.
Oh yeah. No, that's a good one. When that first one came, yeah,
That,
and it was
that tracks that's your favorite though. That does,
right?
That does track. The more I learn about Shep as I hang out with these Kicking Out podcast boys more and more.
Don't put me in the same category, Sam.
Birds of a feather. Poor JPJ has to have his star hitched to my wagon. So
listen.
Listen.
Bad
poor,
boys for life.
Poor Josh too. Sorry, guys. Not as much. Very, very minimal on the Josh side of things.
Hey, but JPJ was smart enough to actually send me his address so he could have possession of the belt at one point.
Okay, first of all, asshole.
Wow, Adam Pierce dropping in here. Apparently.
First of all, yep, I'll be at Dynamite to just drop it off to you. Okay, cool. Can't make Dynamite. Hey, Tuesday I'll be in South Bend. I'll just drive it up there. Can't make it. So I haven't sent it to you because you haven't said I'm going to just send it. You keep telling me. You told me you're going to be up here tomorrow.
I am. I'm going to be up in Granger tomorrow.
What are the odds? What are the odds I'm going to get that belt tomorrow? If anything, now I have to. If anything, now I have
low.
Is the over you not getting the belt?
Hey, I got to find it first.
See? Here's the crazy part. By the time I get it, I'm never going to have to send it back. But if there was an off chance I had to send it back, it's like 2 days from now.
Yeah. Wells.
My all-time favorite Christmas movie, I agree with Pierce, is A Christmas Story. I mean, I've been watching that since I was a little boy. It's a tradition in the Wells household. We've got it on the TV in the background. If we're not watching NBA or NFL, A Christmas Story is running wild on our TV. Jingle All the Way has been said numerous times as a action figure collector. I love a good chase. And the main villain in Jingle All the Way is the wife. Let's not forget that it's the wife who is the villain in Jingle All the Way. I'd like to throw that out there.
I'd argue it's Phil Hartman.
I think Phil Hartman gets a bad rap. He's a really perverted neighbor. And who doesn't have a perverted neighbor? We've all got the perverted neighbor.
If you don't have the perverted neighbor, you are the perverted neighbor.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just what happens.
Arnold.
Oh, go ahead.
I was to say Arnold with the line of the movie, "Put the cookie down now." And then one of the most underrated Christmas movies of all time, Daddy's Home 2 with John Cena. Come on now.
What a way to put a bow on that one, brother. What a way to. Now I know, Wells, you said you had about an hour. Do you want to plug your stuff and let the people know where they can tune into you and check you out before you got to go?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Pluggo for thinking I look like Austin Theory.
That's the only thing I was thinking about.
You should have just pulled. You do, by the
Appreciate
way.
that.
But you should have just pulled the mask down or pulled the hood off.
Young Wells Mania, definitely.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
10 years ago, I looked. You put Austin Theory next to Wells Mania, we look like twin brothers. So, Austin, this is your future, pal. Get ready. No, thank you guys so much. I always love running wild with you. Nice meeting everybody else. Pierce, I've met you, and Tanner, I think I follow you now on social media.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can find me, Wells Mania, literally running wild on any social media platform, and I just appreciate everybody giving me their time to check me out. So I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, even though it's not as over in Australia. Josh, I hope you have a happy holiday.
Dude, and enjoy your first Christmas as a dad, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. So enjoy that. That's very cool.
That's actually why I have to cut this short. I got to give my son a bath. So
there you go.
About the tales of John Cena. And then I know Dan also said he's got to get going too. So when Wells graciously drops, we'll have Dan plug his stuff and say his final goodbyes. And
thank you guys.
Always a pleasure, my friend. See you later.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Love you, brother.
Merry Christmas. All right, Dan.
Gentlemen, thanks for having me on. Wish I could stay longer. If you guys want to check me out, you can look up my Dry Bar Comedy special on YouTube. Dan Brown, Dry Bar Comedy. My album is available on iTunes. Dan Brown, The Dad Night Rises. Also, just want to plug, if there's a chance anyone in the chat is in Streetsboro, Ohio, January 10th at the Streetsboro Performance Arts Center. I'll be performing a comedy show there. I'll be the headliner, so check it out. Tickets for $15. Thank you,
Heck
guys.
yeah. And go buy his CD and listen to his CD. It's good.
Yeah, it's a
great time. Heck yeah. All right, Dan, have a
Love
happy
you,
holiday.
Dan.
Always a pleasure to have you, buddy. We'll talk to you
Merry
soon,
Christmas.
man. Merry Christmas. All right, rock and roll. And then there was 7. Yeah.
Oh, there was 7. Now there's 8.
Look at this.
Look at this guy. Joey Carney's in the house. What's up,
What's going on,
brother?
guys?
How are you?
Great. Happy holidays. How's everybody doing?
We are good, man. We are good. We were just talking our favorite Christmas movies. If you wanted to give us a whirl, if you wanted to give us a couple of your favorite, most people gave 2 or 3. So I don't know, what your favorites are in the Joey Carney household.
All right. So I'm a huge Christmas guy. My family, Christmas starts for us like November 1st. That's just the tree is up before Thanksgiving. We're those kind of people. Christmas movie wise, one that I've grown to love for some reason is Christmas with the Cranks.
Yeah. Josh said that earlier. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I know everybody picks like Home Alone or Elf or something like
course,
that.
yeah.
I'm more like Christmas with the Cranks or like Four Christmases is really good too.
Yeah. That's with the Vince Vaughn. That's the Vince Vaughn one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Vince
that's a
Vaughn,
good one.
Reese
That's a good one.
Witherspoon.
No, you're thinking Fred Claus.
Well,
Fred
he did
Claus
that one
too.
too. He
Yeah.
did that one too. But yeah. No, that's some good choices. I like it. I like Vince Vaughn. When Vince Vaughn had his little run there, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, Vince Vaughn.
When they're trying to put that satellite dish up, and his dad's like, "Why the hell do I need this thing anyway?"
Yeah.
You give me something I have to pay for?
I'm shocked that nobody said I'll be home for Christmas with JTT. No, that wasn't on anybody's. No,
I forgot about
seen
that
it.
one.
I haven't
Remember that
watched
one?
that in years. Yeah.
That's a trash bag movie. I was trying to be funny. It's trash. But he was the heartthrob of the time, so the ladies were going wild.
What about Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds?
That's an underrated, great
that's a great
Christmas
one.
movie.
That's a great
one.
Yes.
I make sure that I do watch that every year. Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart.
Yeah.
Very good. Have you guys seen that, Just Friends? Everyone?
I have, yes.
So
That
Ryan
was
Reynolds.
really good.
So it starts off they're in high school, and Ryan Reynolds is a fat guy. He's a fat high school guy, and he has a crush on a good-looking girl. And then he moves out of high school, and he becomes this big like business guy or someone, in LA or Hollywood or whatever.
He becomes
And
Ryan Reynolds.
And he becomes Ryan Reynolds. So he comes back, and he's this heartthrob, and the girl is there, still in the hometown, and it's really good. It's very funny.
It's a reverse Hallmark movie with millions of dollars. behind
Yeah,
it.
it's
There
raunchy
you go.
at times. Like it has that Ryan Reynolds early career, real raunchy Ryan Reynolds. Very good. Very, very funny. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend it a lot. That's a great one. And Ryan stole another one from me. Muppets Christmas Carol is on the must watch every year as well. That is real good. Real good. All right, Joe. I mean, we talked about it at length, obviously, to start the show.
You were there.
You were there, Joey. You were
Yeah.
in the arena for John Cena's last match there. And I know you're a huge Cena. You're a huge Cena guy.
Nephew trips.
Yeah, like, how did you take it in? Did you like the finish? I know most of the arena sure sounded like they didn't, but were you on that side of things? How did it feel in the arena? How did you feel about it personally?
I will tell you, it was the top heard around the world. It was one of those moments. I had never been in one of those situations where the air was sucked out of the room. Like what you saw on TV of the facial reaction, it almost felt like the arena was muted. Like no one knew how to react. And it was something I feel like a lot of us, like, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of felt like I was expecting maybe a Cena loss. I didn't know about the tap out. I would have preferred him to be like pass out. But I don't know. Did anybody get a chance to watch that interview with Cody Rhodes that he did today?
I watched most of it, not all of it. But I thought he explained it perfectly.
He described in the interview with Cody why he chose to smile and tap out. And he basically said this whole run, kind of starting back with the heel turn, where the face he made was like this mean face, ending with the smile because his character died a peaceful death, like Obi-Wan. Like, he died at peace. And I was like, that's the most beautiful thing. Like, this is wrestling. And like the way he's telling this story, I don't think has ever been done like that before.
Yeah.
So to hear it that way, now I understand better that was a good decision to go out the way he did. Like it was killing off a character, essentially.
Yeah.
Cena never gave up 23 years. He finally did. He died at peace with a smile.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
and I think of all the people that said this is it, they're never coming back, I feel like Cena is a guy that's going to stick to it. I really do.
He sealed it with that finish. He sealed it with that.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was. Like, I feel like the tap out was not only like the poetic ending to everything, but it was also him saying like, no, I'm not coming back. Like, I'm really never coming back. Like, this is it for me, kind of thing.
Go off and make Christmas movies now.
He also said too, like, he doesn't think that Saturday could have gone any better, and it's more of a reason for him to never come back because it ended in such a beautiful way, like personally for him, that he doesn't want to tarnish that.
Yeah,
that's another big thing. Like, a lot of wrestlers don't get that.
Yeah, like we all remember like Shawn Michaels going out and then he did the crown jewel thing, and you're like,
It didn't happen.
Right, it didn't happen.
The
You're right.
Yeah, he did the crown jewel thing, and then his tag partner tore his pec 4 minutes into the match, and Shawn was like, "Oh shit, I gotta be in charge of this whole fucking thing."
I don't know what you're talking about.
That could have been a dark match.
Damn. All right, let's go. Tanner Shep, you popped in obviously when we were talking about Christmas stuff. Now I know you have an AEW podcast, but I know you guys obviously stay in tune with everything going on.
Yeah.
What was kind of your impressions and opinions of the end of John Cena that we saw on Saturday? Whichever one of you wants to go first.
Go ahead, Tanner.
Yeah, I thought going into it, I thought Cena was going to take the L, but I thought he was going to pass out. The tap out was definitely a surprise, but I loved the way they did it. I mean, and especially today, I watched the interview with Cody as well, how he explained everything. It's just, that's art right there, just perfectly art. And, going back to his run, it had its ups and downs, but I think he tried to make, the best of it. I don't think he was given the greatest creative. I mean, he'll never talk about it, but The Rock and Travis Scott throwing up the deuces or whatever happened there really probably put a screw into long-term booking there. But,
Fiend.
Fiend, yeah.
Fiend.
But from SummerSlam on, I thought his run was a lot of fun, and I thought WWE did a really good job with Saturday night's main event, the whole show and everything. I thought it was a fitting tribute, and it was hard not to get teary-eyed. I mean, Cena was never like my guy, but I was never part of the Cena sucks crowd either. So I mean, very fitting.
Dude. It was a wild time to be alive.
I enjoyed it. I think it was the right thing to do. It's what Cena wanted, so that makes it even more the right thing to do. And during the run, he did what he wanted to do. He elevated not only Gunther, he elevated Dom.
Mm-hmm.
And Dom's on fire right now. And he was able to elevate two guys, just not one guy on his way out the door. So I think that was a success. And in his mind, he's happy. I think it was well done. Yeah, the Travis Scott Rock thing, that was long ago. Wasn't a big fan of that, but the last 45 days, last 50 days has been really, really good, and good for John.
Yeah, I would agree. We got our pals Kristen Ashley in the chat saying hello.
Yeah. Shout out to Kristen. The PWI Top 100 Tag Teams drops tomorrow, and she was on that committee. So,
who do we think's getting number one?
Well, obviously you and I.
I mean,
Tag Team of the Year.
And
Are me and Brandon in the running?
Potentially, you're not beating us.
That is a good show.
Who even fucking show up? Damn
who
it, Brandon.
Who's had the best run as a tag team this year?
It's Brodito or it's FTR in my eye.
Brodito was really good. Hurt Syndicate held the title for the first majority of the, so I could throw them in there maybe.
How much can we pay Chris?
Is very tough. You could throw Axiom in there.
Yeah. What'd you say, Shep?
Hardys have had a hell of a run this year.
That is true. If you wanted to go outside, Hardys. Yeah. What would you say on the WWE end of things? What has been? Judgment Day? No.
Wyatt 6?
Yeah, they've been the champs for a while over there. You could throw that in there. Obviously, are they gonna now? Is this a mix? Like they're gonna do women's tag teams? And is it all together, all combined? Charlotte and Alexa.
Women's
I think
tag
you could
teams,
throw
I
in there.
think you have to put Charlotte and Alexa at number 1.
Yeah, I would say Charlotte and Alexa for sure.
What?
Oscar
Earlier in the
Kylie?
year, Liv and Raquel earlier
in the year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Even
do.
Raquel
They
and
do it.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll do a whole year's worth. So I think probably the evaluation period, Kristen could probably speak to it. Probably bled over to last year a little bit too, maybe.
Yeah, it's usually like the end of last year through, whatever, like,
If that's
August
the
to
case,
August
it's
or
got to
something.
be Fraxium. Fraxium.
Fraxium's, yeah, that's a good one too.
I'm surprised they're not on TV more.
Yeah, to be
They
honest
should
with you.
be. I completely agree, Joey. Also,
like
it's nice to meet you.
SmackDown's whole tag division. I mean, DIY also all those matches we got this year with the tag division on SmackDown, like going back and forth. Even the match we got at the TLC, we got at SummerSlam. Like
yes.
Developed, I don't know if they developed, but they really put some focus on the tag teams on SmackDown. Like every week, it was like a mix of matches, like Street Profits versus Wyatt 6, and then it's like DIY versus Fraxium, and everybody just got
And the
intertwined.
Machine
For the
Gun,
month.
like the SmackDown
Machine Guns, yeah.
The SmackDown tag division for the first 6-7 months of the year was great.
Yeah.
And then it swapped and the Raw tag division became great. Yeah, 6-7.
Yeah.
It's this generation's SmackDown 6, but it's the tag team of the SmackDown 6.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a good call.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And now they're doing it with the women's tag division.
Yeah.
And then
women's tag matches, when they're in the spots I know everyone's just like, especially on the internet, because everything's so exaggerated. Everyone's like, they put no effort into the women's tag team division. But like every time they have those tag matches, usually that main event Raw in a lot of scenarios.
And they're opening the shows.
They're all fantastic. Like if you remember at the start of the year, there was that tag match with Naomi and Bianca, Liv and Raquel that was like a fantastic Raw main event this year. Like that has been great. All of the ones in the last few months that have been main eventing Raw, like the Kabuki Warriors, Charlotte, Alexa, and there's been, all the different combos that they've had have all been like wonderful, wonderful matches.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I like it. And then, obviously I feel like, they just really crowned the first tag champs on the women's side.
Yes. Here's the evaluation period from 10-16 to 24. So anybody that was crushing at the end of 24 into 25 counts as well.
Yes, and then it's ended at the end of October. So even anything that's happened over the last month and a half doesn't.
Which means next year's list is going to be wild with the
so like
the
Big
AEW side.
Wrath and that stuff, like that really happened after, so they might not even be represented or anything over there. But that's good. Look at me, Pluggo and I, we love lists. We love lists. We love talking about them. We love going through them. Dustin saying in the chat, the rest of Saturday night's main event, obviously the focus is Cena, but Obafemi, Sol Ruka, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, kind of getting those opportunities to have those matches, and I think they all did really well. I was one of the ones that was not thrilled about the ending of the Oba Cody match. I would have rather saw it's not for the make somebody, will you?
Yeah.
Oba couldn't have won that.
Non-canon. What's wrong with an Oba clean win?
Drew can't come out and take out Cody with a Claymore when the ref's not looking in Oba. I don't give a shit how it has to happen, but make somebody. Yep. It's not for a title. He's going back down to NXT. What does it matter?
But in that same,
both of them to say restart the match. Like Oba's saying yes, Cody's saying yes. Restart it and just get it going.
In that same thing, in the very next match with Bailey and Sol, Bailey made and Sol was obviously really talented as well. But that's how you make someone look
correct,
fantastic. Yeah. Bailey was very without selling yourself short of making yourself look bad. Bailey is someone in the ring that I know you love, JPJ, but she just is so giving in the ring of this is, you could tell that it was just this is about you, Sol. Let's just do everything we can to make you look like just the shit. And she did. And it was just that is how you put somebody over.
Yeah.
She won with a roll up, right? I believe it was a roll up.
Yeah.
But after
it's like a counter. Yeah. She's hit her finish and then Bailey tricked her into do the victory roll and then she rolled back. Yeah. And the match was really good. And the tag match was really good also. But that was a perfect example of just making someone look just priceless.
Yep.
Speaking of priceless, Ben Ortmans is in the chat saying 12 Days of Christmas, more like 12 feet of hogness on the screen. My goodness. It could be 13, Ben, if you want to come on in. Love Ben Ortmans. I love you, buddy.
Yeah. And then you had the tag match that Josh spoke of. It was Javon and Leon Slater against AJ and Dragon Lee. That was just...
that Siobhan Evans needs all that adversity he can get,
apparently.
15 years.
But that tag match was excellent. It was so good. I just thought it was a good showcase for the future of WWE and what they got going on in NXT. I thought, and kind of tying in with Cena saying, I want to leave the place better than I found. I just made sense in all the matches. It was a very strong Saturday night's main event. And, I feel like they're usually pretty solid shows, but a few of them have been just kind of like, oh, all right, that happened kind of stuff. And this clearly, obviously we knew the Cena stuff was going to be, but like they did a really good job of making the whole show like a really, really fun show and like stuff to look forward to down the line. And now, he's
gone. He's gone. So now he's
I have
gone.
a question for you guys regarding Saturday Night Main Event.
Sure.
What was it like? Because I was there live, so I think I have a different perception of like, I guess the average fan that was there opposed to like, what did you guys feel watching it at home? Because I feel like a lot of people were emotional there live just because they kept showing these video packages, and I don't know if they showed it on TV or not. I don't like, I don't know if it was a commercial.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a good amount of Cena
what
video
was the
package.
vibe like watching it at home? I guess just taking it all in. Was it more emotional for you guys, or was it just
was
watching a
emotional,
really
but-
good show?
Yeah. Well, I guess a little bit of both, because like it was a pretty good show, but it was also like when you were watching all the matches, at least for me, it was like that impending like, oh God, like couple more matches and we got to gear up for whatever this is going to be with Cena.
They had a countdown clock the whole night live.
It popped in and out on our screen.
Yeah, and then each match, it would go 2 matches till Cena's final match.
Yeah.
Like, shit. I was more emotional about it than I thought. Like, I knew going in, like, Cena was never really my guy. I was never really a big Cena guy. Obviously, I respected everything he's done for the business, but I found myself, like, getting closer to it going, like, because, again, like I've said from this whole thing, like, you can't tell the story of professional wrestling without John Cena, right? So this is, whether for better or for worse in my world, this is a part of our wrestling journey that's just done. And it's like, man, and then those video packages were just hitting. It's like, and of course, and on top of it, I literally watched the Stuart Scott documentary as well.
Oh, come on, man.
Before that, so my whole day was just
come on, man. You can't be.
Yeah.
Well,
so did you cap it off by watching the Iron Claw or something?
Yeah, I should have watched the Iron Claw too. Oh, but yeah. So, Brian,
go ahead. Yeah,
he hasn't said nothing in a while. He's been vibing over there.
Me?
Ryan,
Ryan,
just
how'd you
he's
feel
just
about?
sitting bitch. He's just sitting bitch right in the middle of the screen,
Well,
staying quiet. Staying quiet.
Cena was not really part of my wrestling fandom. I mean, I stopped watching before he became a thing, and I started when he was on the tail end restarted when he was on the tail end. So didn't really matter. Like, I hate to say it, like, I cared more about Sting's retirement because he mattered more to me than
that's fair.
Cena's, because Cena just, for me, I started rewatching maybe in 18, 19. So like he was not wrestling like he was.
Yeah. At that point, he was on a 7-year losing streak, I think, at that point.
Yeah, something like that. Well, look at I'm from where I'm from Massachusetts, so like I have that I have that bond, that thing with Cena. But like he was never my guy either. I was part of the Cena sucks. It was out of respect after a while. The US Open Championship was really the thing that I was part of that, and again, it wasn't his fault. He was just doing what he did, but like there was nothing really creative with Cena for those last couple years before he started doing different shit. Like it was the same. And for me, I was like, he's fighting all the guys I like. He's fighting Punk. He's fighting Ziggler. He's fighting, he's fighting all the dudes I like. So like, I don't want him to win. And then he started doing the US Open Challenge and he helped Kevin Owens become a star right away. And even though he got hurt, he helped Sami Zayn, and he did all these things and he was having these matches with guys that I loved that were in NXT. And it was like, he let Kevin Owens beat him on his first night. You know what I mean? Like if Cena said no and didn't want to do that, as we've seen and heard stories throughout his career, he wouldn't have done, you know what I mean? So like, he kind of like, that was the kind of when I always respected him, but that's when I really started to like respect him more. And like, you know, I was just kind of like, all right, I'm good with Cena. Like he's doing it. To me, that's really when he was built. You can make an argument. You look at everybody now that's at the top of the roster. Cena made that. Rollins had a big feud with Cena where he broke his nose in the U.S. title and world title.
Gnarly.
Roman, all those Owens, Sammy,
all the people that were sitting ringside for his match.
CM Punk. You know, like those guys that are at the top of this now, most of them, not all, obviously, but most of them, at one point when Cena was that super Cena guy, they all went through him and they had to go through him. You know what I mean? And I just, when you look at the landscape of the men's division, which, yes, they need to inject some youth desperately into the main event scene, those guys that have been doing it for a long time, Cena helped propel them immensely with the feuds that he had with them. And that's when I kind of turned the corner on him. But I wanted him to lose on Saturday. I mean, I'll be open about it. Obviously, I knew it was going to be sad. For me, I didn't have the emotional attachment to Cena, but for me, when I see dudes, it makes me feel old. I'm getting older. This guy's been around. I've been watching wrestling before him, clearly, but he's been around my whole wrestling fandom, liking him or not, and he's been doing it for a long time, and now he's gone. So it's like, God damn, dude. I've been watching this shit for a long time. I'm old. I felt the same exact way with Cena that I felt like with like
Bruno
any athlete.
Sammartino.
Well, yeah, obviously. I was in the prime of my life when Bruno. Yeah, Gorgeous George. I was in the prime of my life.
I really miss Larry Zbyszko, man.
I was, you know who I liked? It was that Hackenschmidt fellow. It was that Hackenschmidt guy. That was who I liked.
Hey, I did like Larry Zbyszko. That was back in the WCW days, early 90s. I watched Larry Zbyszko and I liked him.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'll give my perspective for you, Joey, because am I the youngest guy on the pod right now?
Josh, maybe. How old are you? Josh
I'm
Josh
29.
just all right, so you are, barely, yeah.
So officially
Josh
will be
is an old man now.
Oh no.
Damn, Josh.
I turned 30 last month, so I'm still 29 in spirit.
Due to the time change with the international dateline, you can say.
Well, I'm ahead, so I'm probably like
he's in the
42
future.
at this
Josh
stage.
is in the future. Josh is in the future, right?
So
go ahead, Pierce.
I started watching wrestling in 2005, and my earliest memory is John Cena.
Yeah,
he was my guy as a kid. So when everybody has those times where they come in and out of wrestling, and what brought me back to wrestling was Cena Punk, and so. And I've pretty much stayed in wrestling ever since then, for the most part. So watching him retire, like, it was super emotional to me because that's 20 years of my life that this guy's been around. He was my hero as a kid. Yeah. So like, I don't lie, I shed a few tears. Brandon was like, "Hey, should we all jump on a call and watch it together?" I was like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna have my moment over here.
I'm gonna ugly crying.
Contemplate every decision I've ever made. It's just kind of one of those
pretty
things.
much. And like, I loved the finish. I thought it was perfect. And it was just like, as soon as his music hit, I was like, man, this is it. This is it. We'll hear it again for the Hall of Fame, but he ain't coming out with George. He's not running with Stu. Like, that's it. He's going to come in with suits, ties.
Yep.
That's it. And like, there's two people, I believe, for full on wrestling retirements. Batista and John Cena. Mm-hmm. And both those guys were my guys as a kid. So for me, it was.
We would have been friends growing up.
Not really.
Yeah. Were those your two guys, Joey? Batista and Cena?
For the most part. So I'm 32, so we're not that far off in age. And I remember watching Cena debut as like a kid. Like, I still have his first action figure of like the first one. It was like the purple and yellow, the little outfit he would come out in, the prototype. And seeing that elevation, seeing that progression over the years, like you build an attachment to that. And as the time goes by and you see like the people that like you saw start, you kind of want to continue watching their journey, and then you realize it's like we're in 2025, and I'm still really into this. Like I had the spinner belt, I had the jorts. I used to shave my head like Cena. I used to do the you can't see me. I had to specifically find pump up shoes. Maybe I looked ridiculous, but I mean, like that was.
We need those pictures, man. Flood the internet.
I know Pluggo and JPJ know this story. I went to the Royal Rumble this year with my roommate at the time, and there's a chance walking around the hotel over there that they may have seen my roommate in full 08 Cena gear. I was like, dude, he bought it for Halloween. I was like, you have to go to the Rumble wearing this, and people will stop you and be like, holy shit. Number one, people told, even Mark Henry was like, you look like John Cena. And number two, people are going to want to take pictures with you. People are going to love it, dude. They're going to appreciate the hell out of it. And that's exactly what happened. Like
he had cool merch too, like over the years. It wasn't like childish merch. It was like, it was cool.
Yeah. Speaking of cool, and he's here to dispel the Nikki Bella Cooper DeJean rumors. Lawrence Cartier, what's up, buddy?
I have legitimately been sent that a few times. Like I'm their fucking publicist.
I was like, I need information on this, Lawrence. This is
what a
real.
store.
I feel weird being in the middle now.
You are. You're
like
Alice.
it's a Brady Bunch.
You're Alice.
That's always
You're in the Alice spot. That's what we're going to call it. How we doing, Lawrence? Welcome in, pal.
I'm good. A little tired.
Fair.
Getting my ass kicked by this week, but yeah.
This is the retail life and the Christmas.
If any of you are out there working retail, respect to you.
Bless.
Oh yeah.
Be nice to retail workers. Be nice to retail workers all the time, but especially now, because man.
And I'll just say in general, just be nice, because I don't think people are. So all right.
If John Cena has taught us anything, it's just to be nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, queer auntie. Auntie just messaged in the chat. She said she got home. She's heading to bed early. She's not feeling too hot. So
we love you.
Right.
Thank you for popping in and being safe.
Yes.
Yeah, Lauren crashed her car.
Yeah. Lawrence, before you start diving into it, everybody on screen when they pop in, favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah.
You can give a couple if you want.
Yeah. Like personally, the one I like go to a lot is Die Hard. I'm literally wearing the sweat. Like it's a band shirt that they did, but like that is like first and foremost to me. Like God, there's so many. I do love Nightmare Before Christmas. It's the perfect mix of Halloween and Christmas.
That's
like
a good one.
I love like the general like all Christmas movies.
Nobody on this stream once said the Grinch, by the way. How the Grinch stole
I love the original Grinch.
Wow.
You talk to Jim Carrey. You talk. Oh, Auntie, you're the best.
Auntie, to the super chat.
Oh, that's
love
awesome.
you. We love you. Thank you for helping keep the lights on here as we blow Spencer's budget. Yeah, how's come nobody said the Grinch, man?
Are we talking Jim Carrey's Grinch or the cartoon Grinch?
The cartoon, Jim Carrey's Grinch is pretty good as well, but the cartoon is
Home Alone, yeah.
Home Alone, you know.
I don't think the Grinch cartoon is better than the original Grinch.
No, the cartoon, the cartoon is the original.
Yeah,
the newer cartoon.
No, not the new one with Cumberbatch. You're talking about with Bender. Isn't that Cumberbatch, right? That did that.
Oh, are we talking the new? There's a new one.
There was a new one last year, a couple years ago. It was like it was an animated one, but Cumberbatch was the.
It was okay, but it's not Jim Carrey Grinch.
No. Jim Carrey Grinch is good, but I think the original Grinch cartoon to me that's the Grinch for me. But that's because I'm old.
What wrestler would you consider the Grinch? Gunther? Is he the Grinch?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
He would chop the shit out of that whole town.
Or 2015 Kevin Owens would probably fit that.
Oh,
yeah. Gunther would go down. Don Callis, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a great ball.
That's a good one.
Like you need somebody who has the ability to grow, and like his heart grows at the end. Don Callis' heart would just say, his heart would shrink 3 sizes more.
That's true.
That is true.
He'd figure out a way to repo their houses too.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going that route with the heart growing, then 2023 MGF would probably fit in that too.
Good.
Speaking of, he made his triumphant return last night.
Did he ever?
Won MJF.
That hair.
Had some hair. Had
Hell
some
of a
hair there.
promo. Hell of a promo.
He's
Cut
been
a hell
hanging
of a
out with
promo.
John Cena.
Yeah. Inserted himself into the championship match at World's End, so it is now a fatal four-way. Cashed in his contract a little bit more than 7 days in advance, but it is what it is. But so now that's a fatal four-way.
Nice.
I thought kind of a surprise return, and the fact that they were overseas and I did not look at the results. I try to avoid. I don't go down that route. So for somebody who I felt like I was genuinely surprised to see him come back there.
I thought he would return, but I thought it'd be for the Dynamite ring.
Yeah,
I didn't
exactly,
even think about inserting himself into the title picture, which I was already interested in that triple threat, but now that's a fatal four-way with those 4 individuals. It's got my interest spiked even more. So
yeah. I thought
What
it
if
was
they
really
waited
good.
to the event itself to make it the fatal four-way?
That would have been pretty
like
cool.
a surprise.
They can't.
But I think they kind of screwed him up there when they said that he had to be 7
That's
days in
right.
advance.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, they got too cute.
They wanted it to be different than the Money in the Bank, so they made
Yeah.
it's going to be 7 days, and I think that kind of
That makes sense then.
yeah.
Well, after earlier this year, Revolution with the cash in, I think they had to give it that 7 days because
yeah,
left a little sour taste in the mouth after that. So
yeah, it's fair. It's fair, but I thought that's a nice little jolt in the arm. Sounds like he's going to be back. And now, like we said, we have that 4-way. I guess we can talk like Tanner and Shep. You're the AEW podcast guys down there with the Kicking Out pod. Like, who do you think's leaving World's End as the champ there?
Well, whoever Shep picks will be wrong. So go with the other guy.
Wow.
Anyway, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
Joe walks away.
I think MJF walks away with it. Yeah, I've been saying that for a while. I thought he would find a way to take it off of Joe, and this is a way they can do that without a heel versus heel match.
Yeah,
because Joe did take it off of him 2 years ago too. So
yeah,
I mean,
and then you can get to Hangman and MJF one-on-one with
you can
Hangman
do that. You can do,
Swerve.
Or
you can do
Swerve.
anything.
We haven't seen them one-on-one. I mean, there's a lot of baby faces right now that you can have chase MJF, which in his last title run he was so wrapped up with the Adam Cole storyline. We didn't really get to see too many faces chasing him. So I think it could be a breath of fresh air. And then hopefully Will comes back first half of 2026, and that could be a big jolt too. So I think they'd be in a good spot if they put it on MJF.
Yeah, it's fair. What's everyone else thinking?
Don't I
think it's got to be MJF.
Yeah.
You think MJF's winning, huh?
Yeah.
If MJF doesn't win, it kind of makes the whole point of him putting the contract on him, like it makes no sense at that point.
Yeah, it's fair.
So
that's fair.
If they weren't going to make him champion, why put him in the fatal 4-way? Unless they want him to lose the contract. Has anybody lost the contract yet?
Christian
did.
Christian, right, yeah. So then maybe MJF does.
It's Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, I would assume that it's not going to. Yeah, it's not going to be at World's End. I mean, unless they do it next week. But I thought for sure we were going to be getting the Copeland and Christian versus the tag titles here for FTR. Like we're going to run that back for the tag titles. But I thought they would have already been back by now to be doing that, and now they're not. You have 1 week of shows, and it's a Christmas Eve Dynamite.
I think they'll run back. I think the Bang Bang Gang will get a rematch at World's End, and then Christian.
What was Juice Robinson wearing yesterday? By the way,
I mean,
I love me. I know
exactly. It's Juice Robinson,
dude. I know, but I was like,
Juice is loose.
I couldn't look away. They got screwed.
I'm very proud that we have the same surname. I'm very happy with that.
Yeah,
it's a good person to have the same surname with.
You guys could have a great podcast, Josh and Juice Robinson.
That'd be entertaining.
There you go.
Josh and the
Are we
Juice.
married? Are we brothers? Are we what?
Yeah.
That's a perfect name.
Josh and the Juice.
Thank you for putting me like top billing too. My name was first. I appreciate
Josh and the Juice from 4 to 6.
Josh and the Juice. Josh and the Juice.
It'd be Josh and the Juice 4 to 6 on your drive home.
Yeah, and then it'd be like a fart noise, like.
It does kind of sound jockish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Call in and give us your hot takes.
I'm so horny, hubba hubba. On that note, I have to go because I have stuff to do because it's 1:15 in the afternoon for me.
You're in
so,
the future. It's not nighttime where you are.
No,
Why don't obviously plug your stuff, plug the Hive, Pluggo and I. We obviously do some stuff over there for there. So plug all the things, my friend, before you get out of here.
Yeah, so you can follow me at @JoshRobinson_00. Proceed with caution. I am a bit fucking weird. But you can follow the Hive everywhere, the Hive_media. We do cool stuff. JPJ's on there, Pluggo's on there. We're going into our Christmas kind of, I guess you would call it break. There's not no content, but there's way less content over the next couple of weeks because we're all tired and we need to rest up over the holiday season. But we'll be back in 2026. Me and JPJ watch Raw every week. We've got a Dynamite watch party. We watch all the pay-per-views and PLEs. I stream like pretty much nearly every day on Twitch, some game, whether I'm playing wrestling games or GTA or something. I'm usually doing something over there. We got our Substack, everything like that, kind of everything, a little bit of everything we dip our toes into over on the Hive. So make sure to go follow us all. We're doing our Christmas charity fundraiser for Pet Rescue Australia at the moment to help animals find homes this Christmas season. So come and hang out over there. It's in my pinned tweet. If you follow me, JoshRobinson_00, you can find all the details. I'll match any donations up until the end of the weekend. So if you donate $5 or $500, whatever in between, I will match any donation. So yeah, I'll be hopping and bopping over in the Christmas season. Hope everyone has a lovely holiday season. All that. Nice to talk to all you lads, etc. etc.
Yeah,
great to meet you, man.
Yeah,
no
and
worries at all.
Josh and I and the lovely Auntie Collins will be doing the World's End watch along for World's End. I know we've been dabbling, talking about it. So if you're going to be watching World's End, come check us out over there. That'll be the team, me, Josh, and Auntie doing that one. So that should be a fun time too. So Josh, it's been too long since we got you on here. So hopefully we'll get you on here soon again. But
I'm never really around. Usually I'm like at work at this time, but I've done weird shifts because of Christmas season. So I'm like, I can hang out. I feel a little, I'm not going to lie. All you guys have better beards than I do. I like keep mine short. I do have a mustache, but does that count?
Yeah, I mean, it's facial hair.
Yeah, it's facial hair. Yeah.
You do have the best mustache on the screen, if that makes you feel better. So.
It's not the first time I'm better.
And what you lack in beard, you make up for in other things.
That's a different stream, guys. I got to get out of here. All right.
Bye, Josh. Always a pleasure, my friend. We'll see you soon.
You notice Josh is leaving the stream, but this is still here.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right. I'm pop quizzing everybody. I'm starting with you, Ryan.
Oh,
Ryan's back to sitting bitch. I'm starting with Ryan.
That's so mean.
We have a couple weeks left in the year. I'm putting you on the hot seat, so everybody else is going to have time to think about it. But what was your, this year? Can be match, it could be angle, it could be story, it could be promo, whatever. What has been, your top 1, 2, 3 favorite things this year in pro wrestling?
I'm giving you one because I can't think of that.
You can do one. That's fine. We can do one.
I have the memory of a goldfish, but I'm gonna go I like the Hangman story. It was one of the best character arcs I think in wrestling, and it was very true to the character as they wrote it. And I just like it was one of the more natural ones. I like when people transition from heel to babyface or back and forth naturally, and his is probably one of the best transitions, both to the heel and then back to fit, babyface. I loved it, and without ever betraying the core of the character or who he was or who he had become, it all kind of fit. So I have to stick with. And then you got a bunch of great matches out of it. So not only did you have the character side, you have the matches. So I'm going to go the Hangman arc.
All right, I love it. Shep.
Sticking with AEW, I gotta go Timeless Toni Storm. I mean, the stuff she did in the ring, more though the stuff she did outside the ring on the mic in those press conferences, holy shit, was one of my favorite performers to watch throughout the year. And going into the year, and I'm like, that wasn't on my bingo card, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a second, sticking with that, I love the slow, long build of Mark Briscoe.
Yeah.
We had the tragic passing, and he got his moments there, and then he basically kind of went to the basement, and he has slowly built his way up. He took a lot of L's. But to finish this year out the way he has, yeah, he's my honorable mention.
Yeah, I love Mark Briscoe. Love him. Lawrence.
Yeah. Honestly, one of my favorite, like, I'll say shows of the year had to be being in Toronto for All Out. Was a lot of fun. Like, such a, like, man, like, I was thinking, like, man, this is why I love wrestling right here. This is like the vibes are immaculate. It was a lot of fun. And one thing that I'm like on a like personal thing, like very happy to see is Speedball closing out the year incredibly strong, like showing why he's there and getting like this tournament is showing off why he's one of the best in the world. And like
that match with Fletcher was that match with Kyle Fletcher was like that. And I know it's recent.
Yeah,
that's a TV match. Like that match was unbelievable.
He just cigarette after that match.
Unbelievable that match.
Like the fact he can just pull that out whenever he wants is like getting to know him a bit here, like over like the pandemic and like the few years before. Like it was very happy to see, and like especially all of us in like Montreal are very happy to see that. Like going into 2026, and especially like at the press conference where like Tony Khan specifically like talked about him and Kevin Knight as well. Just like both of them are going to be, like they have the massive ability to have a huge 2026 coming up.
Yeah, I mean the CC has been, especially that Gold League. I mean both. It's been good all around, but that Gold League, man, it might be the best the best grouping we've seen so far. I just every match has been great to excellent. Every match, it's been tremendous. The CC. Pierce, will go to you, and then we'll go Joey, and we'll kind of go clockwise here on my screen. We'll go Pierce, Joey, and then Tanner before we get to Pluggo.
So I'll give 2.
Yeah.
I think for just pure moment, you have to go with John Cena's heel turn. That was like that exceeds everything. I had people who weren't fans of wrestling being like, John Cena's a bad guy. What the hell? Like that was, I'm still very angry. Donnie got to be there in person. I couldn't, but like, Canada. So
it's fair.
Careful, Lawrence is here now. Representing.
Well, Donnie's in Canada. It's easier for him to go to that.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. And then the second one?
It's got to be Hangman, John Moxley, all in. I mean, that was beautiful violence, to put it in a perfect way. Yeah,
I will say that match ruled. That was so when Pluggo and I were, we do the beardies and we kind of been talking about, the awards and stuff. I love that match. And to me, that was more about the moment of Hangman winning the title. Hangman and Ospreay, man, from Double or Nothing, dude. Listen. That right there to me is my favorite. Obviously, Fletcher and Speedball was incredible, and I would think that would be like number 2 for me, I feel like. But that Hangman and Ospreay match at Double or Nothing for me was as good as it gets. As good as it gets. I loved that match. I loved, and I think you can throw Hangman and Mox in. I think both those matches are really in the discussion for match of the year. But that Hangman Ospreay match at Double or Nothing was like 45 minutes of just expertise.
Shameless plug. The voting will be live tomorrow at some point, or maybe Saturday, where you can actually vote.
Why don't we call it Saturday? Fat, nice and round Saturday.
Well, I'll drop it on Saturday. I hope it's done by Friday.
Oh, yeah. But that's good choices. Those are all good choices so far. Joey, how about you?
So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm more of a WWE watcher, viewer.
No, not sure.
And if you follow me, you know that I followed John Cena's farewell tour the entire year. That's literally been the basis of my content this year. So for me, I would if we're doing like match of the year and stuff like that, like superlatives, for me, match of the year, I have to go with John Cena and AJ Styles from Crown Jewel. I think it was Crown Jewel, right?
Yeah.
It was such a beautifully put together match, but it was also a good wrestling match, if that makes sense. It just fit all the pieces. When you're talking about 2025 for me, obviously the farewell tour is like the first thing that comes to mind. But specifically for me, because I think as John Cena fans, or at least whoever is a John Cena fan here, like you try to attach yourself to the nostalgia of whatever was happening throughout this whole year. Like that's what it really attaches you to your childhood. And then you're like, I'm really invested in this. For me, it was that leg of the tour from Boston all the way to Survivor Series, like Boston, where he won the Intercontinental Championship and became the Grand Slam champion. And then he went to Raw and had that match with Sheamus and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day. Like, to me, that felt like the old school Cena that I remember and loved. It was like great promos, like a typical John Cena promo. Then that would lead to a match. And then it was just like, you had the nostalgia that at least I was looking for throughout the year. It wasn't the same with the Punk and Orton stuff because he was a heel.
Mm-hmm.
This specifically was like that old school Cena from like 2007 to 2009, somewhere between there, where it just felt, I was like, man, this is like really making me happy. So that kind of is where I stand with that. But I think match of the year, Cena and AJ.
Yeah, that was by far my favorite match of Cena's farewell year. Him and Cody at SummerSlam was also
great too.
Pretty damn good. But yeah, I think the match with AJ, that was like, it was like a love letter to wrestling, and the fact that they did it on both ends, where it was not just all, you know, Cena had that like 3 or 4 match
Logan
in a
was
row
good
where Logan was good. Like, you know, and he was hitting all the hits of his old opponents that he knew he wasn't going to fight. That AJ Styles match with AJ doing his old TNA long-term opponents, finishing moves, and Cena still leaning into, like, I just thought, it was like a love letter to both their careers, kind of, even though we know we got AJ for a little bit while longer here too. But that was one of my favorite. That was my favorite Cena thing that he did, was that AJ match. Tanner,
and the ring announcer giving him the props.
Cena and Cena giving that, and then we hear, like, because Cena's been doing all the interviews the last couple of weeks. He said that he didn't even tell like anybody in the back. Like nobody knew. He was like, I'm doing this, and he even like was kind of like, I knew I shouldn't have. Like, I kind of felt bad doing it, but like I wanted to give him that moment because he's essential to kind of me. And I just thought it was great. I think AJ, that's another guy that John Cena. AJ was made by the time he got to WWE, but John Cena made AJ Styles for the WWE only fan. Like, John
solidified him as a WWE superstar.
Correct. And like, I think that when he started working with Cena, that's when the old man that was running it was like, yeah, we can give this guy the world title. And I feel like he's one of ours. Like, we can trust him to run, because he ran SmackDown for 2 years, a year and a half. Like, it was the house that AJ Styles built for he ran that show. And I don't think he gets to that moment in the old man's eyes of being trustworthy without Cena going like, he's every bit as deserving of that. Tanner.
Yeah, I'll throw out a match and then a storyline I've really enjoyed. One match, we've been blessed in 2025 through tons of different promotions with great matches, so this one might get a little lost. But for me, it's Swerve and Ospreay versus the Bucks at All In.
Oh yeah, very good.
Great one.
I'm a sucker for a good tag team match, and every once in a while AEW just puts on one that's unforgettable in my opinion. And then a story I've really liked this year is the ascension and evolution of Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah,
the rise of Kyle Fletcher. I think I'll be surprised if he's not world champ sometime in 2026. I think they're starting to put the cart behind him a little bit. He re-signed a long extension. He's obviously one of their future pieces. And I don't mind seeing him take some L's right now in the C2 either, because of who he's losing to, how he's losing. I don't think it's going to hurt him at all. So, that's been a fun one for me to kind of follow.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, Kyle Fletcher, no question about it that Kyle Fletcher is a future multi-time world champion for that company. He's going to be the face of that company.
And then when Will Ospreay comes back, that like if there's a world title picture for those two guys.
Yep, 100%.
Oh yeah, Ospreay comes back and Fletcher's the guy. That used to be the reverse. Like that'd be awesome.
Yeah, you can touch your face and Osprey heel. That'd be a nice thing.
You could do something. Yeah, but I could even see it. Like obviously, hopefully Osprey's back. Sooner than later, whenever he's ready. But even if Fletcher is the champion and Osprey isn't back yet, and Fletcher's in the ring, I've beaten everybody. Blah blah blah. Nobody, and then you just hear this Osprey's music hit, and it's like holy shit.
You can hold off his return. They're in a good place with baby faces and heels.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yep. Pluggo, what about you, bud?
The Rizzler, man.
Fuck's sake.
Really?
You know,
I was waiting to say that.
Shep, what'd you
Come on, Pluggo, hit it with me.
What do you think was going to happen? God, I can't say that.
Every time I'm on a show with Pluggo, the Rizzler comes up at some point.
It used to be
Every
Marco
single
Stunt,
time.
but then Marco Stunt retired.
Yeah,
So now
Marco
it's the
Stunt
Rizzler.
retired, so I had to
I'm
come
surprised nobody said Travis Scott was their favorite part of the year.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised nobody said WrestlePalooza was their favorite show of the year.
How dare you?
Marco
If
Stunt's
I
selling
never
cars
hear
now.
Fiend again in my life, it'll still be too much. Like Mania weekend, I heard it 45 times.
At least.
I heard it 45 times in my dreams over WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
I think for me, like honestly, like the Seth Punk stuff was always fun. Is always fun for me. So like that feud, and then like Heyman turning on Punk and Reigns.
The triple threat at Mania was also
Yeah,
a really good match.
yeah, that
Punk,
was
Roman,
cool.
and Seth.
Somebody like again, I try to go off the beaten path because I think everybody I like to talk about people that like have come out of nowhere for me. Like Harley Cameron's one that I think she's had a fantastic year. Where I just go like I think that's awesome. Chelsea Green's had a really good year. It's been the year of the double champ, which has been really interesting to see who keeps getting.
Actually.
Everybody keeps getting 2 belts, man. It's a new thing. Like
Or
Samoa Joe.
13 if you're Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes Monet's been listen, for better or for worse, if you don't like her or not, she's been doing great things across wrestling. So Mercedes is up there for sure too, man. It's been a great year for wrestling in 2025.
Yeah, it's been good. And this has been a great show tonight, fellas. I appreciate all of you and the ones that were here that also left. We're going to go around the room one more time. We'll let you guys plug all your stuff, and then we are going to get out of here. But Pluggo and I want to thank all of you.
Make sure you drive home safe after every party.
Yes.
Yes.
The keys are in the bowl by the door. Yes, the keys are in the bowl by the door.
I trust that you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Call me.
No, but we really appreciate you guys hopping in, and spending some time with us. This is kind of one of my favorite shows of the year. Like, yeah, we talk about obviously wrestling and the things going on, but it's more of a hangout. Like, we're just, you guys have been a part of this show this year and beyond. And we obviously appreciate all the support and just you guys being our buds and wanting to hang out and do all that stuff and having us on your stuff too. So
it's never lost on us that people want to be a part of this, and we love having all of you on at any point at any time. It's we're not kidding. We say we have a very open door policy because we have a great group of people. Even you, Shep. So, we love you and we appreciate you. We hope all of you guys have an awesome holiday. And yeah, we'll go around the horn and let you guys plug everything that you're doing because it's all awesome stuff.
Yeah, Lawrence, why don't we start? I'm just going by clockwise on my screen, so I'm going to call. But Lawrence, go ahead.
You can follow me at KartSandyG on all socials and watch the brunch gimmick right here at Love Wrestling every Sunday. And January 4th is going to be the Brunchies, the award show celebrating comedy wrestling and the most entertaining people in professional wrestling.
Love it.
Look out for that.
Love it. Pierce.
So you could follow me, Brandon, and of course the mystery man who some people do not believe is real, Donnie, at OPE_A3_way on all social media. See the new episodes on YouTube and Spotify when Donnie gets time to put them up on Spotify. We have our own award show coming up, the OPE Awards, and come join us whenever. You guys all have an open invite if you ever got time.
Love it. Love it. Joey?
Well, first off, thanks guys for having us all on. And I met you guys at SummerSlam last year. I don't know if that was your first event you guys were going
together.
to.
It was together.
And you guys are just so cool. And we hit it off, and then we hung out a little bit at the Rumble. And you guys have just been so friendly and welcoming. So I appreciate that about you guys. Yes, my name is Joey Carney. You could follow me at It's Joey Carney. That's a new handle I just switched to, so it's weird for me to say it. I host the Angle podcast. I do all sorts of interviews and wrestling content all across the board. Anything kind of wrestling you could think of, probably find it on my page. Again, it's at it's Joey Carney. And thank you guys, and nice to meet you all.
Love it. Tanner?
Yeah, first off, thanks for having me on. Appreciate you fellas, and it's good to interact with everybody. I've interacted with some of you on socials, and I think I follow most of you, if not all of you, but it's good to interact with everybody here face to face. But Kicking Out Podcast, we're a podcast mostly about AEW, but we do go down rabbit holes from time to time. We got a lot going on. We'll have our World's End prediction show going on next week, which hopefully Pluggo will have the title by then. But
I don't get the invite. I guess. Nobody invites me. I won the title from them once, and I'm banned now. They're like, we can't have this guy be the champion.
You put it next to the tuna fish.
I
put
did.
it in the fridge.
I put it in the fridge. I had to take my CM Punk shot.
Well, that's why he got banned. He did CM Punk. Got banned from Collision, man.
I was a great champion.
But we got that coming up, and then this weekend, actually, Shep and I will be doing we do every year at the end of the year, we try to predict who will be holding all the AEW titles a year in advance. So we're awful at it every year, but it's fun to look how bad we fail. So we got that going on. You can follow us at Kicking Out Pod on all social media platforms. We go live 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube and on Facebook on Sunday nights. So, and you can follow me at TannerLee92. I've tweet a lot about wrestling and my Denver Broncos right now. So, yeah.
It's a good year for that.
Fan, so far, so good.
Good year for that. So far, so good.
So far, so
good year
good.
for that. Shep, my man.
Hey, yeah, like I said, I'm with Tanner every Sunday night, 8:30. You can follow me at the Shep27 on Twitter and the Gram. That's the only social media I do. And yeah, I'm the reason they go down rabbit holes. I think I am the black sheep of the Kicking Out podcast. That's okay. Everybody's got to have their role, right?
Yeah.
I want to thank JPJ and Pluggo. I appreciate your guys' friendship through the past about year and a half now.
Yeah.
And letting us jump on and talk about this crazy sport that we like to talk about. So appreciate you guys. To the new guys, meet me. Appreciate you talking with me tonight, and I hope everybody has a great Christmas and a great New Year, man.
And I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice to him. That was really sweet, Shep.
That was very nice. Yeah. Ryan Sullivan, my man, go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I'd get one since I don't really fit in the clockwise thing, but
the bitch goes last, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa!
No, you're not one. You're sitting it. You're in the middle. You're sitting
yeah.
You know I love
like
you.
wrestling's favorite word, bitch. I get it.
Yeah.
Gunther said it, so now other people are saying it.
Yeah,
everyone says it. It's
if
wrestling's
Gunther
favorite
can say
word.
it, then anyone can say it. So.
Yeah. Sports Illustrated saying it.
Yeah. Say. Well, bitches, you can find me on the Mark Order podcast most Wednesday nights. We've been a little shorthanded lately, killing our schedule, but we should start up strong in the new year. So every Wednesday night after Dynamite, we talk Dynamite and the news of the week. So at Mark Order Pod on Twitter, whatever things, and then you can follow my history podcast, Here for History. It's on YouTube, podcast things, and at _Here for History on socials.
Heck yeah. Pluggo, do the damn thing, brother.
All right, well, like everybody knows, Between Two Beards every Thursday night, 8 p.m. right here on Love Wrestling. Go to @B2Beards on all social media platforms to know what we got going on. Like JPJ and I said, with the holiday season last, we got some crazy stuff happening. You'll want to be locked into the socials to know what we got going on. We're going to do a Christmas episode at some point next week because Thursday's a big day, and then the following week will be the 5th annual Beardies. The 5th?
Yep.
Holy shit.
5th
annual. So we're going to get that locked in. The voting will start this weekend. I'm Pluggo, at Pluggo _ everywhere. That's me. And then the Exposies, Saturday, 4 o'clock, me and Blair for 4 Exposure. We'll be talking LPW and the week that was the independent wrestling scene. And once again, thanks everybody in the chat and everybody that came and hung out with us. It's always an honor that people want to be a part of our stuff.
100%. You can follow me, JPJ Loves Gaming, all social media platforms. Like he said, Thursday nights here. You can find me Monday and Wednesdays over on bodyslam.net after Raw and Dynamite. You can find me on The Hive doing my thing over there, playing some games and talking some pro football and pro sports and all that fun stuff. Head to JPJ Loves Gaming. You'll see my schedule comes out every Monday morning. It's usually my pinned tweet where you can find me for the week, as we've said multiple times. But thank you all for joining us, and Josh and Blair and Auntie and Boris and everybody who popped in earlier and left. We appreciate you all greatly. We wouldn't be doing this long without all of you in the chat and all of you on the screen with us. So we wish everybody has a happy holidays. Stay tuned to the socials. We will be announcing when you'll be able to see us next week, whenever that may be. But until then, you guys know the drill. Say hi. Don't just say hi to Sue. Say happy holidays to Sue.
Yeah, happy holidays, Sue.
Happy holidays, Sue.
Appreciate all you guys. We'll talk to you real soon. Peace out.
Hey there, Pluggo and JPJ. It's Trent's mom, Sue, and I have a bone to pick with you. So, I understand that you guys are being real idiots and spending your entire monthly budget. You've got to be kidding me. This is not the way to be when you're trying to run a business. Your boss, Spencer, is really pissed off at you. I'm pissed off at you. You have some nerve. Get a grip. You have to control yourself. You can't just go out and spend all the money that you're making, you two beards guys. Oh no, this is coming out so stupid. Anyway, behave yourselves, or I'm going to cut you off from watching AEW. You're no longer going to get to know, be able to meet my son. What? Or me. I'm sorry, this is like, I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for being